too, by the way, so don't act like I bought the regular.
It's Reposado. No, I said you bought the good one. You bought the middle. You bought Reposado. You ain't buy Blanco. But Alejo is the dark.
Blanco. Let's see what they taste like.
They price difference.
The Reposado a little more than the Alejo.
About $10. No, about $10. That'd be good though.
For some chicken wings. Difference.
I'm gonna be extra though. Let me see my little fruit thing, Tania.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Look, I brought straws and everything.
I see you.
What the fuck is straws for?
I was gonna have all women. I thought they were gonna have lipstick on for gallery night. I thought in advance. See, this is the kind of boyfriend I be. This is the kind of boyfriend I be.
She was lit.
But this nigga over here sad.
Who?
You. That's why you counseled. Why you counseled on us?
When?
That night you couldn't make it.
Did I have the kids?
I don't know. You was like,
I would never cancel if I didn't have no.
Remember, we were supposed to do a late one. And at like 6, you was like, I ain't gonna be able to.
I'm just fucking with you. I'm just saying in general. I had some shit prepared. I had cups I made. I took them bitches back. Them Michaels.
You took them back?
Hell yeah, them goddamn cups was $10 a piece.
Who you made cups for? Cause
y'all.
Me too?
Yes.
So why you took my shit back?
Cause you wasn't here either.
Nigga, cause you said never mind.
Your kind. I said, man, let me go get these goddamn $30.
I was laying in my bed, just waiting for the time. I was like, I'm gonna get up in a minute. You take one of these?
But it wouldn't be nothing.
No, you take
nothing.
So it just me and you taking a shot?
No, y'all gotta take at least a shot. You don't gotta drink.
No.
You don't have to drink.
I don't peer pressure.
I ain't drinking, bro.
You don't have to drink.
I gotta get up in the morning to the gym. But
we ain't take a shot to the 50th episode. We ain't welcome back shots. We ain't do nothing.
I'll take a shot with you.
Yeah, just a shot though. That's it. No, hold on. They gonna take a shot.
They gonna do it?
Drink. Yeah, come on, Mike. Y'all take a shot for 99 other reasons. That man gonna drink. He with the shit.
He ain't. Not with the liquor.
Yeah, y'all gotta drink. I tell your bitch take your time.
What's this?
I poured that for you, but you can leave it for me since you don't want to drink. And then you can just have a cup of ice. Do we have a water for you?
That's my water, but
that's spit in the can. That's Zephyr Hill.
It's spring water. Ain't no damn spring water.
Like,
no, it is not.
Like
two
different
spring Florida has the cleanest water.
That's not, but they have
They
got three white women spitting in canteens and they pour that shit in.
Y'all seen when people dip in
it's better than purified fluoride water.
They trying to copy
at least my third eye
with the fruit, dipping it into the ocean and eating it.
Oh, because in Barbados they dip it in there.
So they was like, this one man had posted him in the hospital bed. Told him I had dipped my fruit in Venice Beach water
and got sick.
That nigga's a fool.
Dumbass. The Pacific Ocean.
Someone said that pissy water. They said some way. I thought that was a pool.
You seen the video of that nigga fingering the fruit? That shit was wild.
Wait,
I feel like they need to take that off the internet, even though it ain't nothing.
Sexual, it's erotic.
Cheering or what?
Yeah, hold on, let me go.
Okay.
Put this down. Y'all good?
Yeah.
Oh.
I want to put my.
I got more of an echo. I feel like
echo.
Yeah, right. We rolling. Cool.
DJ Esco.
All right, we recording you, boy? Yeah, rolling. Hey, man, welcome back, man. I know we 2 weeks gone from the podcast. Booked and busy crew. I think we got the two busiest people in the world between Boneface and our camera guy, your boy. Welcome back from LA, brother.
Appreciate it.
How was LA? Was it as dangerous as they say it is? Is it wild out there like they say?
I don't never go into the cities, bro. I'm downtown everywhere I go.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe it. I don't need to see the neighborhoods and sightseeing shit. I'd be downtown.
Oh, downtown LA?
Yeah, I spend most of my time in Hollywood.
You gotta check in. You gotta hit the Crips up or nothing like that. How they be saying when you get out there.
But I did stay in Compton. I stayed in Compton, and then I stayed in Compton, and I was on a few other lists. Yeah, I don't know the fucking name of the place. But I know I was in Compton, and my brother lived over by the airport. That shit rough over there, but I don't go outside.
Oh, okay, cool.
I go to the car and go to my destination.
That's it. Call it a day.
Yeah, you can't bullshit around in LA like that.
No, you definitely can't though.
That shit,
it's a lot of shit.
You
going
lose your
on.
life just chilling. My cousin got killed last year, just coming home from Vegas. Coming home from Vegas, hanging out and dead.
Damn.
Just like that.
In the apartment complex, just
in his own.
Yeah, dead.
In his own apartment complex.
Light argument. Motherfucker go home, come back, and he got killed with his own gun.
Oh, so he whipped out. No, I take my look back. My bad.
No, they pulled up on him and they shot in the window.
Yeah.
And killed him.
Y'all seen the video of the lady run when she left her kid?
She left her kid.
I know you fucking lying.
So this man come up behind a man, like she's standing, it's her kid. I don't even know if she was with the other man. So man shot the man, like just came up behind him and shot him. She screamed and ran.
Forgot all about it.
She left her little kid. The kid just started running behind her.
She just probably panicked though. That's
she
all.
Did, but I'm talking about she was like,
damn.
Yeah,
she
that panic
left the child.
Honestly, but if that was caught on camera and I had access to watch that, I would feel so fucking bad.
Yeah.
Nah, listen, real shit. Sometimes life happen to you like that. Like I
mean, it do, but. Listen, damn, I don't need no reminder.
But that's just real shit. You never know how you react to situations, especially like that lady probably ain't with none of them games. I took my kid to the zoo one. This was my baby, brand new baby. First trip was to the fucking zoo, right? Mm-hmm. And they had a little white boy. He was throwing rocks over at the lions. You ain't supposed to do none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I had never seen a lion run. This was like before like YouTube was like readily available on your phone and shit like that. You feel me? That lion got up on the cage so fast and I froze and I realized I ain't even reach for my kid or nothing. I ain't even, you feel me? Mm-hmm. I was supposed to grab my kid and do something. Right. You feel me? But that bitch got up on me so fast, brother. You just freeze though. Ain't nothing you can do but panic.
I had a situation like that actually outside the shop. In the summer, I was unloading groceries. Mm-hmm. And I got wooden steps. At the time, my son was probably like 5, 6.
Yeah.
And I'm unloading groceries. And I got the sodas. So I jumped the sodas on the porch. I'm forgetting that it's wasp nest under the porch, and I'm allergic to wasps. So all I could think about is my girl. Because I done got stung before and I almost died.
She fucking right.
So when I slammed it down, you feel me? I go to reach for another one and I get hit. Boom. And when I get hit, I turn. And then all I see is them bitches coming from under the porch.
You had to get some.
And I dipped, but I realized I had, like, in the midst, I forgot he was even there with me.
Yeah.
So after I got hit, I ran and then I came back and snatched him up, but I was already fucked up.
It take a minute though, so I get that lady a pass though, because sometimes situations come at you fast and you gotta.
It was funny. She was Asian. She said,
Asian self-preservators anyway, but we won't get into that.
It was just funny because it was like she was there.
I'm just cheersing to the fact that we back. Twitter gonna have freedom of speech, so we might as well get ready for a lot of nigga blog rooms. If y'all can tune in and listen to how people really feel about you, I think that's gonna be a pleasure. So I just want to Casamigos cheers to freedom of speech and 43 billion. Cheers to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. I think Casamigos got cocaine in it. I'm a firm believer.
The Reposado is so sweet.
That's what that is. Do y'all know that when men get together, there's a common question that we ask each other? Now, we don't have the answer to it, but we ask each other this shit all the time. Do you know that when men get together, one of the most common questions we ask each other is, where the hoes at?
I said that.
Y'all, you say that? Mm-hmm. But you're a nigga, so it's turn.
No, but I think it's just one of them things like kind of like a what's up, honestly.
Yeah, no, it is a what's up. But the question I want to ask is where do y'all be at? Where are the hoes?
On hoes. I don't know.
Y'all don't like hoes? Is hoe a problem?
Nah.
Like the term hoe, is hoe a negative?
Spell it H-E.
H-O-E is hoe a problem.
Nah, if you spell it like you ran it through Baton Rouge, I'm cool with it. What's up, hoe? Because it's the same.
So if you dated,
but if you call me a hoe or you looking for a horse.
But what's the negative connotation behind it? If you my girl, can you be my little hoe? Can I call you my little hoe?
Yeah, my dude can call me his little hoe because I'm be his little hoe. But you can't be reference me as a hoe.
I'd rather you be like
different.
That's my little yeah.
No, you ain't from you from Pittsburgh. We don't say that. If you don't, no.
Yeah, no.
But I don't want to be called no hoe. Like,
so
shit,
y'all don't. So
term of endearment, I'd rather be like, oh, that's my bitch, rather than oh, that's my hoe.
We didn't send out the memo. We should have done better at men and send out the memo a long time ago. Hoe is not negative. It's an acronym like YOLO. You don't want to be my little heaven on earth?
Janae says happiness over everything.
H-O-E. That's not cool. You can't be my heaven on earth. You can't be my little hoe. I think I just changed hoe forever.
Heaven on earth?
That's what it means from that. Can you be that?
You gonna have to work on that. You have to ease that one in.
That's what I'm saying though. But y'all didn't even know.
H-O-E.
Of course though. Right, but I did figure out where y'all be at though. Out of all this time, I figured out where y'all.
Where the hoes be?
The hoes.
Where they be?
Marshalls.
I ain't never been in no.
You ain't know that though, did you though? I found them on accident.
Not Ross,
I ain't never been in Marshalls.
But Marshalls. Well,
not TJ Maxx, but Marshalls.
Definitely Marshalls. Have you ever been in Marshalls? I went to Marshalls, brother.
I can count on one hand how many times I've been to Marshalls.
With my bald head out.
But it was like right next to that DSW
and the Fresh Market, right?
Yeah.
I seen it there, but I ain't never have a reason to go in there because I love.
I mean, I'm
sorry, whatever. I don't like to spend
I
my money as much as I make it. So I don't give a fuck.
As a matter of fact, that's exactly what it was. I was like, let me just try some shit.
From where? DSW?
No,
Marshalls?
from Marshalls.
Listen, I went. I'm trying to lose some weight, so I've been on this little smoothie kick. You feel me? So I went to
Smoothie King.
I went to Smoothie King. You have a problem with Smoothie King?
I like tropical more. Because they get their fruit fresh every morning from Fresh Market.
That's how I know Scorpio don't mean shit. I hate.
I'll tell you why. I don't like milk-based or powdered-based or water-based smoothies. My favorite is from Everman's. I would prefer Everman's. But if I get a smoothie, I prefer fresh juice. So, like, I don't want no sweetener. I want my shit fruit and lime juice. Like, I don't want all that other shit in there. That's why I don't like smoothie.
You ain't no Scorpio.
And it detaches throughout the day. Tropical smoothie don't. That shit
what
be
detaches throughout the day?
Like, it starts to settle and it separates. I can't deal with that.
Well, how long it take you to drink a goddamn smoothie?
It take me a long time to drink a smoothie. I can't. I'll be working.
Yeah, I know your head ain't fine. If it take you a long time to drink a smoothie, that's a reflection of your oral skin.
No, it is not, nigga. It's because I don't have time. Trust me, it's not. I just don't be having time to drink and talk to my clients. Them motherfuckers get mad. You drinking?
That's an excuse. Listen, I went to go to Smoothie King, and I was chilling. I bumped into one of my homeboys, and we just ended up having a conversation, right? Now, I'm not paying no attention to the Marshalls right next. I'm just talking to my homeboy. But I just keep noticing all this ass keep coming out of Marshalls.
It's in the corner, ain't it?
It is, though. Yeah, I'm talking about nice thighs coming out of Marshalls. Do you hear me, though, brother? Like, every goddamn minute on the minute, it's a pair of nice thighs coming up out this motherfucker. Asian, black, white.
I'm like, by the mall, though, ain't it?
Yeah, it's
across the street. But yeah.
By that Petco.
Yeah.
Right.
By the mall.
I'm looking at this motherfucker like, bro, this where it's at, bro. It's more hoes. It's more beautiful women in Marshalls than it was at that white party. Y'all want to have that conversation already?
I do.
I'm lit.
Because they probably was getting outfits for that. Or they all went.
No, that's not true.
Them hoes was probably at the white party.
They ain't had nothing white in their cart.
That don't mean nothing.
No, they was white coming out of there, but they weren't going to the white party.
It's white girls.
Where were they going?
Huh?
Where were they going?
I'd probably suck something up like a Marshalls woman would do. Listen, okay, give me this thing about this white party. Let's just have that before we even introduce. I want to know. Y'all say I should have been there. I 1,000% disagree.
Okay.
But give me this thing about this white party. Why was it?
It's a great party. I'll tell you why. First of all, anybody within the age range of between 27 to upper 40s absolutely has nothing to do that is cultural and social in this community at all that is positive for black people. Why the fuck wouldn't I support something like that? I'm going to.
Why you gonna turn it to a color?
No, because it is. Like, think about it. You know how many people go to Seville, hate their service, and go back every fucking Thursday? I can't stand when black people start doing something, and then you have other black people be like, well, I ain't like this about it. Bitch, you don't like nothing about Popeyes and you go back every fucking day. You don't like nothing about Walmart and you go back every fucking day. And you mean to tell me you're not gonna support something that's positive? Ain't no fights, ain't no drama. Bitches was looking at me crazy, but the hoes didn't say shit. They smiled.
So when they actually do go, but they just got something to say about it.
You say what you want to say. That's dry hate. It's insecurities. You're projecting that you didn't have fun, so you want nobody else to have no fun either. That's the wackest, lamest shit to me ever. And
you saying that's what the girls was doing in there?
Anyone who is just like, oh, I am like, what? I ain't going to that shit. It's just a little party with a color theme, whatever. Like, I just don't understand how people can feel that way and they didn't go. It's the 4th annual, first of all. I'm going to support it. I don't give a fuck what. I'm going to go every time. When it's 25th annual, my old ass going to be in that bitch in white if it's still there.
Right.
The Luna Winery is a great setup. It's 4 rooms. It'll be 4 DJs. It's multiple people. Right. You can walk between the rooms. Like, my baby daddy was there. I ain't see him but once because there's so many people in so many rooms.
I fuck with your baby daddy, though. Now. I just want y'all to know, like,
he cool.
Now, I do, though. That nigga be everywhere. Like, if I was going to be the type of nigga to torture my baby mama, like, that's the kind of nigga I want to be, though. That nigga got a gym membership. That nigga got a gym membership to follow her. I love that. That's the kind of shit I want to do.
That's not why. Okay, anyways. Next, it's just, they also have the black party. They have the sangria party. They have multiple parties, but the white party is the one that everyone makes sure to come. It was their first one 4 years ago, and they've kept it up.
Promo team. You selling?
Yeah, you are selling the fuck out. You are selling the fuck out.
I just really do hate when I hear, like, I've been to so many clubs. I used to go to 69, I used to go to Edge, I used to do all that. And you know what? We always had a good time at the Edge. We always had a good time at the Blue Bar. It would be millions of. I ain't never had bad experiences.
You old enough for the 69?
Yeah, I was like 18, 17.
Yeah, you pushing it. Yeah.
I was in that bitch. I got a picture. I'll show you because, I was probably younger than I was supposed to be, but I was in that bitch.
Okay.
I was 14 at the Edge.
But
I see that.
I just feel like we don't have a lot of great events here that bring out everyone. There was people with high-powered jobs there. There were people that are on council boards here, there. There was a multiple range of people. It wasn't just some young-ass kids around this bitch bopping, listening to the same-ass shit, doing... Like, everything was positive. It was very positive. There was no drama. There's no beef. And it's something to do. And when you start going to clubs out of town, you realize you get sections. You get hookahs. Like, you get to chill. I don't want to always be up in the club and everybody in this bitch smell like boons. I'm sorry. I don't want to do that. I don't want to always be in the club and smell fucking hot dogs either because I'm with teenagers up in Seville. So we got 2 places to go. Hell no.
You be smelling hot dogs in Seville?
Hell yeah. They smell like the Chuck E. Cheese ball pit that they got rid of.
Oh, bitch.
I don't like that shit. I ain't trying to do that.
Not clammy and musty.
Tania must be banned from Seville. She just ain't saying
I
nothing.
just feel like there's just not a lot. I go to all the stuff. Anything that's black and it's something that's, I'm going to go to it because why not? Because what the fuck? Because why not?
You feel the same way about this? I know you didn't attend, but the way y'all was in the group chat,
it was a great energy.
No, my whole argument about the party had nothing to do with the party itself. My argument was just based on us needing to be outside and us needing to attend things. Even if it's a terrible event, if it's the biggest event that Pensacola has,
you need to go.
We got to be there. So I wasn't arguing about what type of the caliber of the party or why we should have been there. I was arguing why we should have been there, but I wasn't arguing the caliber. I don't know how well it went. I just seen it brought everybody outside.
Did they dress
and when I see everybody outside,
everybody dressed
it's necessary.
good. Ish. You know what I'm saying? There was, of course.
Now, don't ish me. Did they dress? Did they dress?
When
good
I say good, I mean everybody looked nice within their body size. Everybody was covered. It wasn't ratchet at all. Now there are people who don't got style.
There was some trash ass outfits.
Thank you. I'm just waiting on my turn.
There's people who don't have style.
I'm just waiting on my turn.
I've been to parties before and it's a specific theme and everybody in this bitch want to be so different. They wear red. That shit pisses me off. Just wear white.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now my argument was just more on the side of like I basically I was just like, bro, you can't argue promo.
Yeah.
If it's the biggest event we have here, you can't. Because I feel like a lot of the times when we go to other places, like people from Atlanta put more presidents on Atlanta people. Like we look at Atlanta like it's somewhere to be.
Yeah. Right.
And Atlanta looking at LA like it's somewhere to be.
Right. Mm-hmm.
When it's like the same fucking people everywhere you go.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? It's the same shit.
There
may be more people, but it's the same fucking people. And my thing is like, just like Atlanta has a lower class, a middle class, and an upper class. Pensacola has a lower class and a middle class and an upper class. Just like that party was lit and it may have been middle or low or whatever the fuck. I don't know what it was.
Right. Mm-hmm.
But Atlanta has different tiers of parties too. You feel what I'm saying? And it's just more fucking people. But what I'm saying is this, bro. If we're in the city, that's a small city, and that's why our podcast is based out of. Right? And we're right here. You feel me? Why not grab the fucking fans that we have right here? All money is important. That's like me skipping over Pensacola $1 for an Atlanta $1 because it's more. No, I want all of it. I want all of it. All that shit count. So all I was saying is, bro, everybody fucking counts for this shit, especially in the beginning stages. I didn't give a fuck about the party or none of that. If it was goddamn a fucking what they call it, a bonfire.
But it brought so many people out.
That's all I give a fuck about is the people.
Right.
Like I'm a hustler, motherfucker. All I see is people and numbers. I don't give a fuck what kind of people they are because fans are fans. You say it all the time.
It's spin.
A fat girl could be complimenting you and saying, "Damn, he fine." You feel me?
Right.
Yeah, it may not be somebody you interested in, but it's a woman, and she like what other women like too.
Yeah,
so it's the same thing. So
Right.
all of that shit counts. Like it's funny because we forget that when we do things like music and podcasts, like 90% of your followers are people who ain't got shit to do, and it be the losers a lot of the times that's following
and
your
both
shit.
of you guys are local celebrities. Like,
I'm not.
even though he got a different platform that makes him.
No, nobody know me. They just know me from this year.
No, they don't.
I got little fans. I got like
I love my little.
I love like my little homies, my supporters. It's like the backpack like type rap. You know, they know me from rap. Like, oh, he can rap. It's like a select group that fuck with me and the podcast. Sure.
But because you don't go anywhere. Because I get asked all the time where that nigga be, and I'm like, I don't know.
It's about somebody fine.
Listen.
Yeah. I don't know because we probably got different tastes.
This man so disconnected. This man don't know who the fuck like him.
Nah, but listen, let me
This nigga
explain.
so disconnected. That's why I be having the argument. I'm like, bro, you disconnected, bro.
I'm not
like,
disconnected.
You are disconnected. You are
What I
1,000% disconnected, bro.
I am not disconnected.
I'm not saying you uninformed. I'm
all
saying
dead.
you are disconnected.
Listen.
Uninformed and disconnected are
Two
two
different
different
things.
things.
Facts.
You may know what the fuck is going on, but
Yeah.
you don't know what the fuck is going on.
I'm logged in. Let me explain. First of all, welcome to the Anxiety Issues Podcast. I'm Adam 12 Taylor here with my brother. Welcome back from LA, Boneface of Boneface Inc. and the lovely, talented hairstylist Tania Greedy Monroe. And back for the third time is Dolph in the flesh. Lena, how are you?
I'm good.
Good. Looking good as always.
Call
Okay,
her
cool.
Her name gonna be Dad.
Her name, Dad?
Yeah, Dolph ain't dead.
Okay, I fuck
Dolph
with
ain't
that.
dead.
D-A-D.
You might have to change
That
your,
be your
you might have
rap
to change your
name.
handle.
I'm really still upset that he's gone though. Like for real.
Your rap
Yeah,
name.
that is
He ain't
crazy.
gone.
Though. Yeah. They reincarnated. Dolph ain't dead. I like that. You might have to change your handle. That might be something. I'm gonna write rhymes for
You
you,
gonna
right?
owe 10%.
So that's your name
I'm
now.
not
That's your rap
even
name.
play-
Dad is a hard ass rap
play
name.
with somebody's
though.
shoes like that. Mm-mm.
But you gotta be
If
as an
anything-
acronym.
Right, but a pretty little yellow name, Dad, and they be
Yeah.
like, what that is? Dolph ain't dead? That's hard as fuck.
Oh, it is.
That's hard as fuck. Though. I ain't
Somebody
gonna
finna
lie.
steal it though, because Mona put it out. You better get on it.
That's all right.
You better change your Instagram.
Yeah, we gonna write
today.
that single ASAP. So to respond to both of y'all, I'll just go in reverse order. I wholeheartedly disagree. I think the way you see that is because you are from Pensacola, and you kind of develop a mindset from where you're from. Not that you haven't seen anything. I know you're very cultured. You traveled. You've been everywhere, but the same people aren't everywhere. That's bullshit. The shoulders that you can rub shoulders with in LA, that you can bump into at a gym or a Starbucks at a party or whatever, are not the opportunities that you can bump into here in Pensacola.
Can I pause you?
Go ahead.
Can I pause
That
you?
ain't what you mean by that.
That's not what I meant by that.
yeah.
That's why I told you, bro, there are tiers everywhere,
Where?
bro.
Right.
Just like there's a lower tier here. There's places in Atlanta you can go to and you ain't gonna bump into a motherfucking soul.
Period.
You feel me?
Agreed.
And there's places you can go here and you can bump into the students, you can bump into Aaron Watson, you can bump into NFL players, MLB players, all kinds of shit, right? So all I'm saying is that I understand that the opportunities to bump into somebody that's more valuable to you are in Atlanta because that's where it's Black Hollywood.
Right.
I get that 1,000%. I'm not arguing that Pensacola is equal or better than anywhere else. What I'm saying is that
There's
people
only a
are
certain
fucking people,
right?
no matter where you are.
In the world.
But no, that's understandable, and don't get it twisted though. You can go. I got old social media posts where I hate when people be like Pensacola boring. No, it's boring because you here.
Right.
The city is all about the people that's here. If you come up with something
Just
fun,
like people that are from Atlanta, sometimes
If
they
you
be
come
like,
up with
"Boring."
something
exactly
fun to do.
Right. I love Pensacola. I love being from Pensacola. I love when I go out of town and it's from other places. I just love the mannerisms that we give off. Florida niggas stand out in general. I love being a Florida nigga, period. But Pensacola specifically. But all I'm saying is in general, I don't feel like we're skipping over the Pensacola population by doing this podcast or anything like that. Like, we are from here.
Right.
We're going to network here. I'm sure most of our followers are from here. But I was but the argument was, well, we have to, or we should, or we don't have to do nothing. We can pick this motherfucker up today, move completely the fuck out of town and be just as fine.
Right. And we don't have to do that either.
And we can get off the internet today and still...
Listen, right.
No, we can't.
It's the same argument you made with me, bro. You told me that you can't be on the podcast if you're not on the internet. Yes, the fuck you can.
No, you cannot.
Yes, you can,
Yes, you
bro.
can.
You can.
That's two
He's
different
done
things.
it 1,000 times.
He has never done it. This is the only
gets off.
podcast he's ever done.
I
I'm
understand
saying
that,
he
bro.
gets
But my
off.
thing is,
He can tattoo and not be on the internet.
How about this then? How much of your common sense and your knowledge do you get from being on the internet?
None.
That's all the fuck I need for a podcast is common sense and knowledge.
That's not, because the things you have to discuss that people are going to want to hear on a daily basis are going on the TV and on the internet.
No, bro.
So he can hear it on the radio.
But see, and not even that. What you got to understand, bro, is that this
Y'all kill me
podcast,
with this weed,
podcast would be perfectly fucking fine, bro, if we never talked about a current event ever.
No, it wouldn't be.
It
bro.
would be fine.
It wouldn't be.
It
If
would
we
be
kept about
because
it.
when we first started it, we didn't talk about current events, and it was perfectly fine, bro. This is what it is. This is what I don't think people understand, right? Is we could talk about somebody specifically, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or we can not, because you can come to me and say, you can say, bro, you been on the internet, and I ain't been on the internet. All right, what happened? ASAP Rocky cheated on Rihanna, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a fuck about their personal relationship because I don't want to talk about that. What I do want to talk about is infidelity.
Right.
You feel me? That's a subject. And we don't have to be talking about a person for us to have that conversation. The best conversations aren't about people. They're about subjects and things.
Right.
They're not about people. Nobody gives a fuck about us sitting here talking about Will Smith for 45 minutes.
People might reference people, but it's not necessarily.
It's just to bring up a topic.
Right. Yeah, no, you can use them as a reference point, but we don't have to discuss them. I don't have to know anything that happened with fucking Rihanna and A$AP Rocky for me to talk about cheating.
Bro, that's fool's gold. Great point, but it's still fool's gold.
It's not.
At the end of the day, you cannot find a podcast. Screw this one. Find any podcast that is successful on any level that we strive to be.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Earn Your Leisure.
I've never watched Earn Your Leisure.
That's one of the biggest podcasts in
I just said I've never watched it. It might be. I'm not arguing that fact.
They don't talk about current events.
Listen. The majority, then, how about this? If you can find the outlier, great.
No, bro. Your name.
If there's an outlier, there's a possibility.
Go ahead. I don't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
Okay, no, it's cool. The weed cutting me off though. Y'all on it today.
Go ahead.
Oh, my bad.
I only brought one.
Somebody gonna pass one.
No, you say you can't name one podcast. Go ahead.
Hold on.
He high.
Nah, y'all know my goddamn.
Do this.
Throat bad. Whew. Anyway, any podcast that's going to have longevity, you're going to have to talk about relevant topics. The internet is literally becoming
topics. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, the internet is literally becoming the news for people. It is becoming TV for people. It is what they go to for their go-to information. People identify with you on the show. People identify with you on this show. So when something goes on in the world, like the Will Smith slapping or anything, right? It could be a million people talking about it, but no, I want to hear Tania talk about it because I relate to Tania. I want to hear Bone talk about this specific situation because I relate to him. You understand?
Right.
When that slap happened or any other current event happened, every single major podcast that I watched talked about this, from Rogan to Joe Budden to 85 South. All the motherfuckers talked about it. So I feel like
that's what the people were talking about.
Right. So sure, maybe you can log off the internet because I'm gonna be on it. But if we all log the fuck off the internet, we're gonna miss something.
Bro, I get all that, bro. But what I'm telling you, bro, is that that's not every fucking podcast. Those are the podcasts you watch and you're interested in. My thing is, bro, is if I'm somebody who doesn't talk about current events and I have a popular podcast and Will Smith fucking smacked Chris Rock, people are not coming to my podcast to hear that anyway. I'm not going to fucking I'm not going to the grocery store for tools. I'm not going to the tool store for groceries.
That shit was on sports podcasts. That shit was on podcasts that talk nothing about.
But there were podcasts that didn't talk about it too, bro. There were.
But
there were.
All
I'm saying is that, bro, you don't have to talk about current events to be fucking successful, and you don't have to talk about it to be a good podcast.
You could have listened to a podcast and they might have talked about it, and you didn't expect them to talk about it, and you know what I'm saying?
And I didn't have to see it. I could like you said, if enough people are talking about it.
Yeah. You know what happened.
Yeah, like I don't have
to. Right, that's it. So
what I'm saying.
But you know, seeing is different. You watched that shit and picked something out different than I did. You watched it and picked out something than I did. You understand what I'm saying? So sure, we're just gonna disagree on this particular issue. Period. On this podcast, great that he might be able to log off social media because I won't, or you might be, but I won't. You understand what I'm saying? But I don't believe that you can grow something from the ground up with none of us being famous. You understand what I'm saying? Like Michelle Obama got a podcast. Great. She's Michelle Obama. Right. She gonna have followers just by putting a fucking name on it, right? Mm-hmm. But I don't believe you can build something from the ground up without talking about relevant topics every day.
Bro.
If you get a podcast deal, you're gonna talk for 2 shows. We're gonna have 2 shows a week. You think you're gonna fill 2-hour slots of content without talking about what's going on in the world?
Joe Rogan don't even talk about current events.
That's not true, bro. He talked about the Will Smith slap. He talked about the Tyson fight on the plane.
But his podcast is fine without that, and he has podcasts where he don't talk about current events, bro, and they do just fine, every one of them, and it wasn't built off of current events. He might talk about them now. His podcast was not built off of current events, bro.
His podcast was built off fight reviews. Is that not a current event? The MMA fight that just happened, is that not a current event? If I have an NFL,
I don't have to have social media to know that, though.
It's not a podcast that's known for,
because he would get the info anyway. As a sports writer, they're going to give you the info anyway. If you know, I mean, so
his podcast is built off sports, MMA, right? Yeah. So you're watching what's going on in MMA, right?
So of course he's going to have to keep up. But if you're going to be watching a podcast about the weather, they're not going to be sitting up talking about Will Smith getting slapped.
But is this podcast about the weather?
And what you also have to understand too, though, bro, is that I pride myself. We built this podcast because we prided ourselves on being different, right? Uh-huh. So my thing is, if everybody else is talking about the Will Smith slap, there's some people who are tired of hearing about that shit and want to hear a podcast about something else too.
Our difference was the honesty. It wasn't to be, we're not going to talk about that because everybody else talking about it. It was like, no, y'all bullshitting talking about it, and we gonna tell y'all the truth about it. And that was our. Well, I'll speak for myself.
No, our goal was to be different and original. You feel what I'm saying? So my thing is like I hate that every time we have to like decide what we're gonna do, we gotta reference like other podcasts. Like fuck other podcasts. We doing this shit the way we want to do it and how we feel like it should be done, and that's what makes it different, bro. When you're living in the world, right? That's like this for me. I'm gonna compare it to rap. If you have a unique style and you stand out, right? And then, I'm spitting something for you, and you tell me like how everybody else rapping, how everybody else sound. Everybody else is the fucking same. Every podcast is almost the same right now.
Sound like
every podcast is the same fucking thing right now.
People say that a lot, where they be like, all the other podcasts be all the same.
The same shit.
They kind of listen to genres of they have genres.
Yeah,
now,
of course. You go to what you want to listen to specifically.
Yeah.
If they got porn podcasts, you don't go to them if you want to listen to porn. But the fact of the matter is that it's about how you address the topic that makes you different. You understand what I'm saying? That's the only thing that I'm saying. I get that you're saying other people want to find different things,
get that too.
But it's how you address it.
I get that too, but my point is, motherfuckers might not want to hear about that shit, period. Like,
well, there's a lot of shit that we do on this podcast that people don't want to hear about.
I get that. My thing is this, bro. When I'm tired of watching sports, I turn away from SportsCenter.
Right.
There's nothing on SportsCenter that I want to fucking see. I don't give a fuck how they break it down.
But the SportsCenter stopped doing sports.
No, and they can keep doing it.
Right, they just let you log off and come back when you're ready.
So all I'm saying, bro, is that I want to be a different channel sometimes. That's all I'm saying.
We're a different channel every time. How many times have anybody come? Well, I know people have come to me and be like, man, y'all talk about dick and pussy all the time. Stop talking about fucking all the time.
No, I'm not.
Or stop talking about. I've heard all kind of shit. I'm like, listen.
That's not what I'm saying, bro. All I'm saying is, bro, sometimes I don't want to be talking about the same thing that everybody else is talking about. Yeah. I don't give a fuck about I understand what makes us different is our takes, but if we're giving takes on the same shit that everybody else giving takes on, like...
And I get that you...
Yeah, it's like you get both sides of it.
Yeah. Because
I get both sides of it. I'm not disagreeing with anything you say. I'm just saying that, like, bro, sometimes that shit is exhausting. Sitting here and I just hate. My thing is, I'm just somebody that hate talking about people in general.
But he just knows that some people are.
I just hate talking about people.
Our take on.
I would much rather discuss issues and things than the people.
The underlying issue of why that shit happened.
Right.
Now, that's cool. That's cool. Everybody's seen it. Now let's bring it back to
why we do this. Because I could have heard about anybody smacking. They smacked somebody that said somebody wife, and my text is exactly the same.
But do you see, like, okay, cool. So that may be what you bring to the podcast, right? That may be how you, but you're taking the information, whether you heard it, whether I said it, you said it, or you heard it from the street about a current event.
And
you might address it, but he might address it according to all people instead of the current event. But that's my point. I do not believe you can be great in a space without studying that space.
Right.
I don't believe a great rapper, you don't have to rap like Tupac or Biggie or Drake or whatever to study them and see something that they're doing right to add to your repertoire.
And that's how we got this set up, bro. Is me watching other podcasts and seeing what they're doing.
Exactly.
So my point is this, though, bro, is that I don't have to hear what they're saying. I just need to know what you're doing. I can watch your structure and how you're doing shit and do my own thing from it. Because the thing about it, if I listen to you too hard, guess what? There's going to be some you in me.
Yeah.
And I'm going to sound like you. So how is it? It makes it a lot more difficult to be original when you fucking look too deep. So my thing is sometimes all I need to say is a little bit. So...
But that's
my argument is
you recognizing the balance that you need.
Though. And my argument is not, bro. My argument is not necessarily like current events per se. It's the like I don't like if the current event is Will Smith fucking smacking Chris Rock. That's fine, bro. But I don't want to talk about Will Smith and Chris Rock and their personal lives. I don't want to talk about the people. I want to talk about the situation. And the thing about it, we can conjure up situations all day long without watching the goddamn thing.
Right.
You can be something you went through today, and you be like, a bitch tried me at work today. Topic. You feel me? So it don't necessarily have to be. My thing is like.
But to me, that's literally the same thing.
No,
I get exactly what he's saying, 1000%. But to me, that's literally the same thing.
I'm saying I don't have to be on the internet to get that.
Yeah.
Facts. You might not need that for today's show. You can go with Elena's story for today's show. But I do not believe you can have. Okay, I'll say it like this though. Maybe this will help out. I watched. Y'all have HBO Max?
Yeah.
Anybody? Have y'all watched? You probably haven't. I'm a Laker fan, so I watched that.
Winning
Time?
Yeah.
You watch some of it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Huge fan of Winning Time. You understand? I do too.
I'm a Laker
Everybody in it hates
You a Laker fan? Oh, you're a Scorpio.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is my first favorite basketball player.
You know they all hate that shit though.
Who?
Everybody hates it.
Everybody. Yeah, they do. Because they said it's dramatized.
Right, it's super dramatized. Jerry West trying to sue him.
Facts.
But go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
But him even trying to sue him kind of what the Jerry West in the show would do. But that's neither here nor there. But I'm a Laker fan, so I watched this particular show. And what's dope about it, what I learned from it is that if you want to create something great, because I know what the Lakers are right now, right? billion-dollar franchise, and you can say Lakers, whether you know sports or not, you know what the Lakers are, right? Cool. I'm watching this man build it from the start, and there was times where he was like, "Oh, we ain't gonna make it." You see what I'm saying? It was bumps in the road the entire way. Times where he was broke, he didn't have the money. Like that nigga had to come up with like $10 million in 2 weeks. It's like just random shit. It was bumps in the road everywhere he turned, where it was looking like, man, this shit is gonna fail, but he just kept at it, and look what it turned into today, because we're able to see the after effects, right? So my view for this podcast, I can't speak for nobody else, right? You're gonna be doing this shit if you want it to be successful 7, 8, 9, 10 years. You understand what I'm saying? That's a long time. Yeah. And we're just on here talking. Mm-hmm. So for people to watch you as your fan base grows over the years, if you're still doing it, that means you're successful. You might not see a payoff till about year 6 or 7, where you actually start making crazy bread and your following is amazing, right? So people are listening to you for that period of time. I do not believe there's any way that you can make it to that length without talking about what's going on in the world. We had even a brief segment about the Ukraine and Russia. That's not what this show is about whatsoever. But I feel like, especially think about if you were bigger, you have to address that on your platform,
right, bro? But I didn't say don't.
People,
my thing is, I didn't say don't watch fucking TV.
Right.
I said I don't need to be on social media. The news got the same thing social media got. TV got the same shit.
It doesn't.
Because bro, listen. If I'm turning my TV right, and I turn past ETV, what the fuck is ETV? That's social media.
Tonight, yeah.
You're gonna get everything you need from right there.
But bro, there's topics and people on the internet that never make it to TV, and you know that. We send each other memes and messages and shit from people
I get it.
Who never. But my point is, yes, this podcast can make it because I'm never gonna log off the internet. So he could do it, and we'll still be fine. And then we'll never know whether who was right or wrong. It's just my opinion versus his, right? Cool and great. But I'm saying if everybody took that same mindset of logging off, I do not personally believe that we'd be, if all of us said, fuck the internet, no more internet, period, just get with us when we get with us, find us when you find us, I do not believe we can be successful.
No, I'm not saying we don't not be on the internet. I'm not saying
he said just talk about.
I'm just saying, bro, we don't have to talk about what's on the internet. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but our argument when you logged off, I was like, bro, you need to be on the internet. You're a podcaster.
I said I don't. No, I don't. I don't, and I stand on that.
We just go.
No, I don't. I don't have to be on the internet.
You should be out in the public, and you said you don't.
Right.
We can try to agree to disagree.
Yeah, we will.
On another note, I think women are horrible at picking out signs of men, flaws in men. So I'm gonna start a class called the Real Red Flags. Y'all gonna sign up for my class?
I will. I will be number one.
I'm gonna start selling. You down with that?
I'll
too?
bring some clients.
Cool. I'm gonna do the first one for free, but it's in detail because it's little shit that I feel like women don't pick up on, and I'm gonna give y'all just a little bit of what the premium class gonna be about. See, y'all look at the little surface level shit. How many kids he got? That don't mean
Nobody
shit.
Looking at that
I'm
shit.
just saying most women be like, he got too many kids.
Give me some red flags.
I'm gonna give y'all some shit like, did you know food orders can be a red flag?
Yes. I don't want to.
Well, see, I'm greedy.
Nah, I was disgusted before out to eat, and I couldn't.
What disgusted you though?
How they ate and what they were eating.
How they ate. But he said just the food.
But the order
like
itself.
the order, and how he spoke to the person.
What did he order?
It wasn't. Okay.
I'm gonna
tell you what it was that got me.
Okay.
It was the salad.
He ordered a salad.
The appetizer, as his like before the meal thing. That was one of the sides. You know, you get the appetizer
early, right?
It's a ranch lover.
Okay.
Ain't no motherfucking reason you need 4 ranches on the side salad and you parting that bitch in 4s, making sure you got enough of a cup.
So that nigga had more ranch than salad?
Yes!
I was about to say, no, I like ranch,
fucking
but
stomach.
I would not dare have no 4 cups. I literally was eating my food like this. Absolutely not.
That nigga had too much ranch.
It was white. The salad was white on the fucking fork.
It was soup.
I was disgusted. No lie.
It was soup.
I took a box.
Okay, that's funny to me.
That was one and done. I couldn't. It was disgusting.
What was his actual entree though?
Steak. I mean,
normal
shit. But it was well done. So there's that.
That's
soupy ass salad and his hard ass steak.
He probably from a strong black family if it's well done, because that's black families don't eat steak any other way but that. But strong.
Some don't eat him well.
Hey, I know. That's when we learn when you get a little white experience.
And it was just real picky shit about the order too.
No,
make sure it's the peppercorn ranch, not the buttermilk ranch. Listen. And make sure I was like.
But for the ladies, understand certain orders. Like for instance, certain orders can tell you your man ain't on shit. Like if your man orders a double fish fillet, I need you to break up with this nigga immediately.
That was a double fish
fillet. Yeah, that's on the menu.
McDonald's anyway.
They got a double fish fillet on the menu?
Yeah, you can pull up at McDonald's. Ain't nothing wrong with McDonald's. Nigga might want to fry. They fry swinging.
No, you can go to Whataburger for that.
No, hold on. Let's not have a fry debate. But I'll argue you down.
One's
McDonald's ain't shit, but we ain't gonna shit on their fries.
Whataburger got the best fries in the world.
And they're in vegetable oil, so if she's vegan, she can eat those as well.
But I'm not gonna turn down them Mickey D's fries though.
Y'all gonna turn down some hot McDonald's fries
ass cardboard
for
fries
some Whataburger?
I'm turning them
down. McDonald's fries ain't real.
They ain't real. They is nasty. And then I need the ketchup from.
That's some good ass bubble wrap, fried bubble wrap.
What's the name? I think it's a ketchup pad with the fucking fries.
I'm keeping Checkers in business.
You fuck with Checkers?
That was my first job. I loved it.
That's my guilty pleasure.
What, Checkers?
We used to call it kangaroo meat when we worked there because the box just said meat, burgers. It didn't say what type. It just said burgers.
Listen, you got on me by chicken tenders.
They say Taco Bell meat is so fucking terrible that it's below dog food grade.
Oh.
I can believe that, though.
Yeah, they put it in a bag and heat it up or something.
It might be made
water.
Might be made from Alpo. Who knows?
That's crazy. Now they say Alpo better than that.
I could believe, but do you listen?
Isn't that real meat though?
No, people eat Alpo. Like
who's people?
No, listen. Let me explain to you. So Florida is I don't eat Alpo, but listen. Florida is a retirement state, right? So you have a lot of old people who lived here and they live on a fixed income. Okay, this is a fact that I'm telling you. Mm-hmm. So they live on a fixed income. Alpo dog food is USDA certified, so humans can consume it. So they have a whole website dedicated to Alpo recipes. These old people who they old as fuck. They're on a fixed income. They're eating dog food.
A pack of ground beef costs like $2.97 at the cheapest store.
Yeah, that sounds good. But what if I got $2.76? I can't walk out of there with no ground beef. But this Alpo, I can get that by I can get that by the cases.
My stomach hurts.
It might be fire. You don't know. It might be Alpo that you getting for $2.76. For all you know.
That shit. Trust me.
Get a chunky can of soup.
Yeah, you should eat soup though. I support that though. What's up with you and soup?
Everything that I guess.
You date a lot of street niggas though.
She likes soup.
I can tell. Street niggas like soup.
She likes soup.
Like when you get in late night from hustling and you don't feel like cooking, like street niggas eat soup. Street, yeah. When I
noodles?
When I sold dope, I ate soup.
What kind of soup you mean? You mean noodles?
It was chicken noodle or ramen or whatever.
Oh yeah, you ain't from here. You call it soup.
No, I don't. I am from here, and I do not call it soup. I'm just saying I eat.
You say noodles.
I eat soup too, my nigga. You don't eat chicken noodle soup?
No, not for real.
Anyway,
listen
to what I'm saying. If you go out late, I want you to think about this though. So in the worst case scenario, you was going through something in life, right? And you had to pick a man who was gonna be there for you, right? You had man A, and he ordered a steak and potatoes. Man B, he ordered lamb chops and something else, and man C ordered a double fish fillet. Which man do you think gonna be here for you in life?
I'm going with lamb chops number 2.
But it will never be the double fish fillet, nigga.
Nah,
right?
I'm just. I mean, I don't know. It could be.
It can never be the double fish fillet, nigga. I don't know if I want to. That's why you don't let.
Is it Grouper or you mean double fish fillet?
Go ahead.
From?
I said chicken tenders before.
No, that's fine. Chicken tenders and double fish fillet is two different things. Every man, you should know that as a man. That man is not gonna be there for you. Right. Thing number 2 is.
Is it because it's double?
It is because if he get a single fish fillet, he's
on a budget.
No, because you can get a double quarter pound and be fine. Don't no nigga want two fishes.
Okay, 2 fish patties.
Yeah.
Okay, I got
you. Right.
You.
See, fish is plural, but 2 fish patties is fishes. You know what I'm saying? That's fishes. If you get a double fish fillet, that's fishes. You understand? I understand that fish is plural, but 2 fish patties is fishes. Does that make sense? Right. Go home. If you cook salmon, you cook salmon?
No, because I don't really eat fish.
Okay, if you ever cook any fish, put them on top of each other and tell me that ain't fishes. Right. Yeah. You're not supposed to be. But you can put 2 hamburger patties and you like, all right.
Salmon and grouper together. I feel like that's a little odd.
If you eat 2 different type of fishes, you should be in the hospital.
Yeah, that's weird. Right?
Wow.
If you ever sit down and eat catfish and grouper, what?
You want good fish and then
I ain't never heard nobody eating 2 different fish.
That's what I'm saying.
That's fishes.
That's fishes too.
Exactly. Yeah. See what I'm saying? Like that's fishes. You can't eat 2 different types of fish. Them fishes.
What would you do if you was just at a restaurant and just order? Can I get the salmon and can you add a side of grouper?
Yeah, my date said that. And my date said that we gonna get it to go. Yeah, we gonna get it to go.
Shut this shit down.
I know I'm with a psycho.
You nuts.
I know I'm with a killer.
You nuts.
So I'm gonna order that next time I go.
I want y'all to think about that in the podcast where you have never seen anybody eat 2 different types of. I've never seen that in my life.
I haven't either.
I've seen people order.
You said what now?
Oh, you're right.
That's the only possible way.
Okay.
Possible.
But you can't have 2. You can't drop grouper in the fry and then take it out.
So what about
and
people
then drop
ordering
some
sides?
trout in the
Because
fry.
I've seen people order like mashed potatoes and French fries.
That's fine.
That's weird too, though. I
That
hate
is
when
weird
people do
to me.
that.
It's just
So
potatoes.
you gonna get 2 potatoes?
Yes, nigga.
Yeah,
made
but
2
you know how
different
wild it
ways.
is to skin 2 different fish.
Facts.
Now,
And then cook 'em.
and especially
Come on,
when
man.
on top of
What
each
the
other.
fuck?
How can you have taste for
You
2
gotta be
different
in the
fish?
mood for one.
That's wild.
You can't be in the mood for 2,
Yeah.
man.
I already don't eat.
I'm gonna go to fish
I
house and
eat,
get
like,
the salmon dinner,
shrimp.
but as my
But
appetizer,
it
I'm
has
gonna
to
get
be
the grouper
fried.
bites.
Like my seafood has to be fried.
I trust me. I know. You see, I know your. I know it had to be fried. If I had to order for you, you good. I would have never got you blackened. You are fine. I would have known. I could order for you. We could go out, and I promise you wouldn't have to talk. And
We
you
gotta get a ship.
You be like, this nigga know.
Size and all.
I know every size and all. Every's fine.
What size?
You can't tell me she
Opposite,
don't.
what
What
size?
size she
Ooh,
has?
order her meal right now.
From where? Where we at?
Okay,
Let's do
we are
it.
at.
Let's do
Okay,
it.
where you at?
We're at the
where
L
you
house
no,
right
no,
now.
y'all got the
We're at the
flow.
L house.
Okay,
Like,
yeah.
Oh, she already
Wait,
said that.
where?
L
L
house.
house.
That's the fried shrimp and fries. You can come on, man. Come, cut it out.
Where you be eating at all the time? Mexican.
Right.
She like Mexican places.
All right, we at Fridays. Where we going?
She go to Mexican.
We
I
at
don't
Friday.
really go to Fridays for
She go to one of the Mexican places all the time.
We at a Mexican spot.
Oh, that's different. Because
And Fish House.
Mexican is
No, you go to Nick's Boathouse, don't you?
Mexican is tough though. I want to say you either you gonna go the simple route, right?
Quesadilla.
Nah, she a quesadilla though. She try to.
I'll take
She try to be.
Quesadilla nigga.
I know she
But
eat, but she try to be fancy. She a shrimp taco.
Shrimp taco, or she feeling? Is she
Yeah,
feeling
if she
froggy?
trying to be
My
fancy,
bitch
but
get
it's
fajitas. Y'all
Quesadilla.
tripping. You get fajitas,
Fajitas,
don't you?
there, that too. That's
facts.
that's right above quesadilla.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll get a fajita.
Yeah.
I'll get some taco, but I don't get shrimp tacos.
What you gonna do? What your fajita? Steak
You
and
ain't-
chicken.
From where?
Steak and chicken.
I'll get a trio. I'll get
She feeling spicy.
Turn it up then.
Yeah.
I'll get the trio.
She
Oh, but
turn-
listen, that's it. But for niggas that know though, if you ever go on a date and a girl ordered a trio, you fucking. A trio mean you fucking.
She went crazy on you.
Yeah, she went crazy.
She full, man.
Yeah. If she
You
want
want
an
all three
assortment
meats?
of foods, you
Yeah.
fucking.
You want all 3 meats?
Yeah, exactly.
Shrimp,
You might as well get meat
and
number
chicken.
4. Yeah. So we good.
Give her another drink.
So
This is thinking another
Yeah,
drink.
get another drink with it.
you might as well. Listen, red
I
flag
am
number
having
2.
some margaritas though.
Yeah.
Of course you are.
Oh,
the
absolutely.
picture,
They
if they
know
got
me.
one.
They know
Preferably
me.
the picture.
Yeah, for
If they
sure.
got a picture. Red flag number 2. If this nigga's Mercedes, brand new, costs under $50,000, this nigga's wild. You do understand, right?
Wait a minute.
Wait.
Time
Got the wrong
out.
Benz.
Time out.
So how he
We're
get
in
under that
Pensacola.
brand new?
I'm giving you
we're
details.
in Pensacola
I'm
though.
right.
We're in Pensacola though.
Ain't
Now,
no
if
brand
we're
new
somewhere
Mercedes
else-
here under no 50.
No, listen, there are a couple, but a couple.
Not
but
no good.
We'll get
You
into it.
finna
What
break
you
it
about to
down
say?
for
Now, what you about to say?
Oh,
We in Pensacola.
I just
right.
priced
I was
it
just
up.
saying, like,
So it's a lot of niggas with Mercedes under 50, right?
yeah.
These are not the niggas for you.
No, absolutely. But I'm just saying, like, that statement, if you took it somewhere else, would you have upped the price?
No, absolutely. It's niggas in other places with the same thing, okay?
Oh,
Okay,
well,
cool.
No, I was just
This nigga's all flaws. You understand? You should, if you are going to drive a foreign car that is cheaper than a Silverado, that's not the nigga for you. You understand what I'm saying?
He get it for the emblem.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
A Mercedes under 50,000 is a Saab with Wi-Fi.
Nah, it's a Toyota Camry.
It's a hotspot. It's a Toyota with a hotspot. You understand what I'm saying?
That man said a Saab.
That's what it is.
yeah.
You bought that for the emblem, nigga. You don't have Mercedes money.
I look at the dashes too, because the dashes definitely tell.
Give it
a
to me.
lot.
What a nigga dash tell you?
That 1998 wood grain.
You said the dash tells you a lot.
Like now, like the dash like goes like all the way.
Oh no, that's
Instead of,
2022,
like, the
2021, 2022.
separation.
You was with Lil Baby last week? How you know the new dash do? Somebody 4PF put you in.
I can't.
I'm just saying, you said you was there. Yeah, I know you right though, because I'm a car connoisseur. The new dash, what the new dash do?
Nothing.
Oh. Yeah, you wasn't lying. Nah, you right. But my point is to point out these are the details. This is the flash type thing, though. You understand what I'm saying?
It's
If you-
flags.
Right. You could have bought a much better car for $50,000. If you are in a foreign vehicle and niggas are riding around here
crazy ass Kia.
crazy.
That new one.
Crazy.
Why do people sleep
crazy.
on like
I
the
want the
newer model
new Kia.
kind of like?
I'm literally
but that's why, like you said, you could have got a crazy Kia,
Kia.
but you trying to stun in the motherfucking Mercedes. Come on, man.
It's green too. The inside change.
Do you understand that niggas with Mercedes don't like that? You driving a loaner. You know when a Mercedes dealer take their car in to get an oil change, they give them your Mercedes. You get what I'm saying? Like, drive this till we done. That's really what they do, though. I didn't make that up.
And they hate every second of driving.
They do, though. They can't wait to get back in their Mercedes. You get what I'm saying? So that's a red flag. Last one I'm gonna give y'all, and this just details. You gotta kind of weave through what I'm saying. Now this is specific. This don't mean the nigga is bad. This just means he's not for you. If by chance you put the AC lower than him, that's not the man for you.
Wait.
Okay, if you and him in the house chilling, you go put the AC on 69. About an hour later, you walk back by, it's on 72.
Oh, are we breaking up? Bitch, I'm not dealing with that. Oh no, hot boy. I'm not gonna be hot. Nope. Niggas like it cold. They don't.
I'm just saying, your man's supposed to. You supposed to be cold. And the fan on. You supposed to be colder than your man.
Yes, you do know be all up under his ass.
You're supposed to, right. And when you watch what's the movie Titanic? You understand what I'm saying? Leonardo had to die he died from hypothermia. He was cold, so his woman could survive. So even if he does get colder than you, as long as he leaves the AC where it's at, if he changes it, he gonna kill. If y'all in a sinking ship, y'all gonna die together. Your nigga would have been on the furniture with you trying to survive. You wouldn't have made it like Leonardo and them did though. You get what I'm saying?
He finna freeze because your body temperature ain't
he gonna try. He gonna be mad at you like, bitch, share the crate, and y'all both gonna drown.
Then when you get old, you go through hot flashes. That means you finna be dying while this nigga like, keep it on 72.
No.
Listen, so them just little red flags that I'm offering in my class called the Real Red Flags. I watched this bullshit show where this lady was they were talking about the man that she wanted to be with, right? They was together for like 3 years. This is why I said I want to do this show. This class. This lady was in love with this guy. The guy had met her son. They had dated for 3 years, and she was like, he wasn't ready for marriage, blah, 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 all this good shit, right? So they went to a counselor, and she was like, I learned so much from therapy. He only cheats on me because he's insecure. He has to feel like people still want him and all this shit. And I'm like, bro, women will make an excuse for anything, bro. Yeah. You think he's fucking other women because he feels bad about how he looks? Like, this is how she justified why her man sleeps with other women.
But see, that's fucked up is that she went to someone for professional help. And this dumb motherfucker told her this shit.
She went to a woman for
But still, it's like, you know what I'm saying? She trying to go get some help from somebody that's sane. And the people that's sane ain't even telling you sane shit.
But he said this in therapy. He told his excuse for cheating on his lady was, hey, I used to be out of shape and... I sleep with other women to prove that I still got it, and I feel horrible about who I am.
To deal with the insecurity or some shit.
It's a narcissist, and he's just allowing your dumb ass to take the blame for it. And now you feel bad, and you're going to say, yeah, it's okay, it was partly my fault, when really, no, he could have been up front and been like, I still want to fuck women. And if you dealt with it, you dealt with it, and if you left, you left. Or... he could just be real and say, it ain't got nothing to do with you. Yeah. I just wanted to fuck that girl.
Y'all just need a class from somebody who gonna give y'all the real details. So y'all look forward to my red flag class.
How much you gonna make it charge? You gonna charge? You said how
I'm
much?
gonna figure it out. If you give me some pussy, it'll be less.
Oh my God. Ain't that a red flag?
That's a red flag.
I'm about to say,
but I wouldn't say don't date me. Get in the class. You fuck me, but I'm gonna teach you.
That's why you the best person to teach.
Exactly, and the best person to fuck. You gonna fuck me and then learn how to find the next nigga. This is a perfect payment.
Like you'll learn by example. It's 1-on-1.
It's what?
Those are the private classes.
They 1-on-1.
The 1-on-1? Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. If you need a discount, just holler at me. Listen. Anyway, before I do this anonymous anxiety, before I get too drunk and I can't read, y'all, can we bury from the back? Are we done with it as a culture?
Can we what?
Bury from the back.
Man, have a seat, bro.
You mean having sex from the back?
Yeah.
Just done with it?
No, not
You're the only motherfucker in America that don't fuck from the back talking about bury it.
I'm not burying it.
Wait, why don't you?
I don't want to bury it. Can we stop hyping it up? Like,
wait,
what are you talking about, bro? It's the most beautiful. See, this is what happens. Hold on, this is what happens when you. This is what happens when you're a titty man and not an ass man, bro. You say wild shit like buried from the back.
No. You don't like ass for real?
No, I do like ass. It's just not.
It's
necessary.
just not. I ain't.
What you mean it's not necessary?
Exactly. What does he mean?
It don't take
it's
away
not
from
necessary?
the pussy. If you got 5 pussy, man, I don't give a fuck if it's
titties don't take away from the pussy.
It enhances.
It does. If you have ass, you act like I'm gonna be like, oh my God, that's disgusting. You got ass. No, I love ass.
So why you don't like fucking from the back? Because I'm confused.
What I'm saying, if you don't,
because that's how you hit the girl G-spot. So do you be making these girls like?
80% of these bitches don't need nut from the back.
No, but they can.
I didn't say they couldn't nut
where
from
it's
the back.
supposed to.
But what I'm saying is, most of these bitches don't even nut from the back. It's a hyped up position. Let me explain. I didn't say you.
No,
we know
saying,
you can nut. We know.
Most people I know be like, I ain't never nut until I had it from the back.
You can nut from anywhere.
Yeah, exactly. We know Tania. I could have said anything, and Tania could have nutted.
Staring.
Facts. Yes, his soul.
Heavy breathing.
Yeah, if he an Aries, I'll skeet. Like I know.
Aww.
I know.
Not like Aries.
I know. That's why I just put my head.
So, no, but what I'm saying is like most of these women, especially if you really got some, if you really, you got a little something going on down there. Most women is bracing themselves the whole time. Like, let me finish though. Let me finish.
It's taking dick.
Listen.
You can either take it or you can't.
Go ahead, man. Break it down. Go ahead.
We hype up a lot of shit that's like we try to make like it, that's why there's something called a trend, right? It's something that you think is cool and people view you as cool. They'll latch onto your trend and copy you and copy, right? And from the back is the cool thing to say, right? Most of these women, they'll take it from the back to say they did it and they'll be like, all right, I'm gonna turn around, I'm trying to nut. I know.
Listen, my boy.
Because you don't really like this.
Listen to me, my
Niggas
boy.
back there you don't like that.
Listen to me, my boy.
Maybe you train your
Listen
mind
to
to convince you like it. We're not talking about you.
I
So
know
stop
that.
speaking for you, person.
My guy.
Yeah.
There's nothing that's all hype about being from the back.
I didn't say it's not good because it's necessary. I do get back there.
A woman
Can we stop
from
acting like it's just like that?
No, a woman from the back is the most beautiful sight you're gonna see.
That is not true.
In the bedroom, period.
No, it's not.
It is, bro.
What kind of unhealthy shit is that?
No, that's not, bro.
Missionary is the best position.
No, bro, it's not.
I
Missionary is the best position.
I ain't gonna
It is.
disagree with that.
But from the back is second place,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
that's second.
Yeah, missionary from the back is necessary when missionary ain't there for you.
Even like
Because
when
sometimes you might be
to the back.
or you
Fact. I fuck with that from the side. That's better than from the back.
But ass is involved.
Because a lot of the times you may be an ass man and missionary might not be there for you. So from the back is number one then.
Everybody ain't pretty because you gonna have to
and
look
you
at
might be a
something.
face guy and ass
But
ain't there. So missionary is your
but
position.
even for the woman herself, like she don't give a fuck if she pretty or ugly. I'm just saying, even to y'all
One of her sex
from the back.
faces even
But I'm
ugly.
just saying, if she's not arching her back the right way, and
Ugliest
she's
face
like a
is-
fucking back alley
That's
cat,
some
then
women's-
it's gonna hurt because it's hitting her uterus.
That's some women's favorite position, bro.
It is.
But I feel like it's their favorite position because like we've been trained to
Okay, you want me
accept
to be
that this is
transparent right
our
now?
position.
No, listen to me.
No,
I know
fuck that.
it's a lot of women's favorite
Okay,
position.
let me ask you a question.
Listen to me.
I'm asking you a question. You can answer.
Uh-huh.
Okay. How come from the back is not most women's preference outside of our culture? If it's just,
Because white women don't have ass and they don't look good from the back.
I'm talking about the woman. Why is the woman not? Why if you ask women what's their favorite sex position? So it's about them and what they
Because
feel.
with women, it's a disrespect thing mostly. They don't like from the back because it's how dogs fucking. They feel like
That's
you can
not
push
true.
them in the pillow. That's what most of them say. But
Listen,
that's
bro.
the kind of shit.
From
that-
the back is universally, bro, probably
Even
the second
animals.
best position.
I think it's the quickest. That's why it gets somewhat a bad name to be
Yeah, it's like a-
disrespectful. But when you have your person, that's a really beautiful thing.
that's a
But
that's
from
a
the-
beautiful
from-
thing when
from
you're
the
not my
back-
fucking person.
Right.
That's why it's very it's a go-to.
from
I'm
the
the
back.
type of person
Definitely a
that will
go-to.
say, "Can we switch?" And they say, "To where?" And I say, "The back, bitch."
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I
Yeah.
need that right now.
I want to say something. But,
listen, man, I just
Say
seen
it.
motherfuckers spill their guts from the back, brother. It
listen, but
happens.
listen to what I'm saying. Okay, from the back is a black sex position because it is long dick necessary. From the back and a small dick does not go together. Can we all agree on that?
1,000%.
Okay, fine.
That's why white culture don't have it.
That's
There you
right.
go.
But listen, it's not all about so it's not all about feel, but quite often that if you got a long
They
dick
don't have
from the
chicks
back,
to get in the way though.
Huh?
They don't really have.
It
ass
don't matter.
to
they
get
That-
in the
don't.
boy,
way.
And if
you
that pussy
see-
fire, I would prefer less obstacles to be in the way as I'm jugging this motherfucker.
Man,
I don't
that's
need
what you
that.
gotta pick it up
but
or
that's why white
spread
men
it
listen.
and,
That's
like,
why.
get in
That's
them.
why.
That's
That's
why
why
they
white
like
men don't
Missionary,
like
what's your
ass.
favorite position?
I don't know. I
You don't
don't
know your
know.
favorite? I know my favorite.
It depends on the mood.
Well, give me something now. I need more. Okay,
I mean, sometimes. I mean, I don't know. I
After,
always have like a
5 plate of chicken tenders. What would you like?
man. Fuck you.
from the back. You gotta fuck from the back after you had chicken tenders. You can't do missionary.
My bad. Yeah, you're right.
Missionary is salmon, seared salmon.
Just ate, yeah, definitely you gotta hit from the back. But like if it's like on some.
But okay, listen. So what? Honestly, be honest now. What feels the best to you when you're having sex? Not
on top.
When you're on top.
Your clitoris rubs more when you're on top, and you're able to sit right on the G spot.
And you're controlling.
So the best.
So it's not the nigga that's fucking you good. If a girl fucks you on the top,
that goes into a different subject. That goes into a different subject. Now,
that's why we do that.
That's my favorite position because I feel like I can. You feel me? Now, as far as like another position, get back though.
Right.
She said, "Get back."
No, your favorite position on top is you the leader of a gang. But
no, because half these niggas don't make you nut, and on top is guaranteed.
Missionary is the best position. I know people try to. Shit on missionary.
No, it is.
It's just so standard. I get why it's born.
With
and
the
then
legs
second,
on top of the shoulder or just born.
Both of them bitches, you gotta be able to move while it's going.
Yeah, that's waterfront missionary.
Thanks, water.
That's what that is. That's what that is. When I'm jigging like that, that's waterfront missionary. Yeah, for real. Exactly. You about to be homeless. It's going down. Yeah, but if I get you like that though, it's too much pressure.
Mattress for
$30. That's a fact. So missionary is the best, and second, honestly, is the woman on top. You cannot tell me that ain't no beautiful, bro. If
a woman is beautiful,
but that is contingent on if she can ride dick. Right. So I'm not talking about the women who get up there.
Not for the 10 seconds
when you
on my knees.
And when you ask me what my favorite position is, that means like me in control and in action. You feel me? But like the best sex positions, just in general, those are the two best.
Right.
Missionary and on top.
So I just want to. Can we just kind of put from the back in? I'm not saying let's not do it, but can we put it where it belongs? Can we just
start place?
Yeah, but like in rap songs, it's always from the bag.
I think it's more because
but when you hear with no emotions,
when you hear a rapper say that, that's almost like saying "fuck these hoes."
You only fuck your girl in the face, kissing her.
Never hear a gangster rapper talk about missionary.
Well, all these new gangsters got old ladies.
Right.
Yeah,
all these new rappers got old ladies.
So they fuck her missionary, and everybody else is from the back.
Man,
you special girl.
Just so listen, that's what they rap about. That's why I say don't.
I mean, I just know I learned.
You can embarrass yourself back there too.
Niggas fuck set outs from the front. I've been there.
From a sex therapist.
I don't even want to get these conversations.
You hit a set out from in the different position?
Hell yeah.
How you hit her?
From the front.
What?
I let her set out right. Hey, let me tell you a funny story though. Listen, I swear to God.
Biting his lip too while he was in it.
Not so long.
You probably while you was in it too, looking at her.
Don't go that far. Hey, listen.
You probably be like a little kinky ass white man.
Nah, I don't.
My dog knew her middle name and everything.
Yes, he did.
Listen, I do not bite my lip when I'm fucking no set out. Don't do me like that.
Her middle
man, my homies was in there.
Her middle name is
my homies was in there.
Favorite color purple.
Man, my homies was in there. Set outs, we do it together, man. What you mean? Ain't no you go and I go. That's a train. Set outs, we together.
Do you be talking to your homeboys while y'all be setting the bitch out?
I pass them a blunt.
I didn't have
pass me that motherfucker and pass that bitch back over her.
We had
so
a homie.
An orgy, baby.
We had a homie like that for real though. They were running the train on a little chick, and it was his turn. And he was in there feeding the grapes like Julius Caesar.
It's always that one nigga.
Middle name.
It's always that
one. He
one
was trying
nigga.
to save her. He was trying to go with her next week. I'm like, bro, you can't go with the set out, bitch.
Can I be?
What you doing, brother?
Can I be too honest though?
You locked the set out down before?
No, but if I had known, come on, man, dog, we finna.
That's a violation for real. The kiss the set out.
If you was a nigga in here, boy, we'd be arguing this. If a nigga
getting her pregnant or kissing her?
Kissing her. I really had,
I wear that baby before I kiss her.
Facts. That baby might turn out to be somebody. That kiss
set out babies always be good at sports.
They do though. Yeah. That's fine though. It's some niggas finna go first round tomorrow.
LeBron,
I can't talk about LeBron. I'm not gonna do it. Man, I love LeBron. Don't do it, bro.
Listen, man.
I'm not about
to go there, bro. Listen to me though.
Okay.
You know, I'm finna say LeBron is a great player.
Yes, he is.
He's an amazing player.
He's an amazing young man. He's an amazing man.
But I'm just saying, man, like
you just say he's a good player.
Yeah, he's a good player.
Let just keep.
But I would just say them throwaways make superstars.
Yeah, they do.
Boy.
Dez Bryant mama. Yeah, we just said that because Dez had to go pick his mama up from the crack house. That was on TV. Yeah. So no, full transparency, nigga said I kissed the set out. Man, that hurt my feelings. Never in my life, though. In my life. Every now and then you invite a nigga. Now this is all for a podcast where this is when you young. We not talking about today. We grown ass men. We just reminiscing. Every now and then you got a partner who know y'all got to set out who don't normally be with y'all. He be like, man, come on, man, let me go, man.
He can't wait to go.
He can't wait to go. So you got to be like, all right, man, come on. It ain't like we care about the
nigga,
bitch,
we gotta
but
use your house now, bitch.
Yeah, sometimes it be that though. We gotta use that nigga spot. You know what I'm saying? Nigga mama ain't home or something like that, right? So we invited a nigga over who don't normally be in the set out session with us, right? But I guess you also got to be mentally ready for the set out session because there's dicks everywhere. I mean, just be honest with you. You feel me? So that
niggas priming up while you going.
Yeah, that's a fact. So as a young nigga,
that was always the weirdest thing to me.
Nigga.
No, but that was always the weirdest thing to me because it was like, how are you getting off knowing that in your peripheral? This nigga over here just looking doing the same motherfucking thing.
That's why you supposed to be locked in. You look at your target. If you locked in on your target, why is you watching me?
Bro, you know how gangster you gotta be to be a set out, bro? Mm-hmm. You hard as fuck.
Talking about the girl or a nigga?
The girl.
Oh, the girl. But
man, you gotta be a little retarded.
Something.
You ain't never met her all the way there set out.
I know a set out right now that if I told you.
You either crazy smart and sheltered and you wilding, or you off a little bit.
I met him.
It's usually off a little bit.
I literally met this set out again when I was grown. And I spoke to her, and she immediately, I was just speaking, but she immediately let me know that she wasn't on that shit no more. She thought I was going to ask her for some pussy.
Like, we 37,
yeah,
man.
I was like, bitch, I was just saying, hey. She was like, oh, I'm so sorry. She's
16,
like, I said, yeah, exactly. I was like, no.
Some bitches like
but what she said was, she was just like, listen, I was doing that when I was young. She said my father passed away when I was very, very young. And I liked the guy, and he told me, if you like me, well, this is what you should do, fuck my homies. But we didn't know that as kids she was fucking us because she liked one of the homies.
Right.
But we think, right, so the homie told her, man, if you like me, man, fuck my boy.
That's usually one guy like that.
She was just like, I didn't have no guidance. She was just like, I thought that when you like a boy, you do what he say.
Damn.
So, you know what I'm saying? So made me feel bad. Like, bitch, I thought you liked some of this dick. She did, though. She didn't, but... Yeah, anyway, but sometimes you invite a nigga who ain't supposed to be there, right? So we invited this nigga who wasn't supposed to be at the set out. You feel me? So you got to be able to focus. Look at your target. You fucking the target. You get what I'm saying? But that also, as a young man, that lets you know where your dick at too. It's like some niggas around there with some shit you ain't never seen. It's always one of your homeboys. You like, bro, that what you coming with? That motherfucker strong. I'm talking about that nigga whip out a whole dick. You feel me? It's always on home. And nigga, if you ever been to set out, a nigga done whipped out something, you like, ooh. Let me go on, go, dog. Right, and I'm straight. I just see some niggas whip out, so let me go ahead and get that. I'm gonna go ahead and go and let you have your thing. You feel me? So but you also see some niggas whip out some shit like, bruh.
You go first.
Yeah, like, bruh. I wouldn't even came. If I had that, I wouldn't be here.
That's why he here.
Yeah, hey, you should have.
The only way he gets.
So does the set out still act like it's the biggest dick in the world? Because
you could always tell who crushing.
Yeah,
who
you
not.
can. Yeah, you can. She started moaning for one or two niggas, and you like, oh, them niggas in there doing their thing.
You was in that bitch going hard. She just looking at you.
Exactly. You finished.
Waiting on you to be done.
Exactly. That's sad. This is so sad though. It is.
You the only one to make the shit seem like it's a crime.
Yeah, oh man.
She enjoying the other shit.
But that was.
They gonna bust out the rape kit on you, bitch.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. If she tell on us, it's gonna be because of this nigga. Yeah.
He's gonna end up being the baby daddy.
She realized this is not what the fuck I wanted.
Right.
He's gonna end up being the baby daddy. That's
fact. So I'm bringing y'all into the life of a young nigga. Now listen. So and this when I say nigga, I mean man. There's white set outs and Asian and all kinds of shit. They got
the biggest set out.
Oh yeah, facts. So he wasn't used to being there and around all, and I guess he couldn't get right. Mm. So you gonna hit the set out with a rubber. If you're a nigga, at least when you with your homies.
Oh my god.
You know what I'm saying?
If y'all are doing this, I hope you're all using.
If you had a young son.
I do.
How old is your son?
9.
Okay, not yet. Does he go to public school?
Yes.
If he makes it to public school at 15, he's setting something out. That's just.
I believe it. He already swear he got 3 girls.
But so listen. So this nigga came. He wasn't supposed to be there. It was a lot going on for him. He couldn't really perform. No. So he was trying to get the rubber on. It just wasn't going. But he wasn't up long enough. Right. Feel me? So at this particular time, I was the nigga in the front of the train. He was the nigga in the back trying to get right. So I hear him back there making puppy balloons. I hear a rubber snapping, but it it ain't going. You feel me? I hear it, but I'm up there.
You hear the struggle.
Yeah, but I'm focused on my target. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So he finally tapped out, and this is why you don't bring a nigga who don't belong. That nigga pull that rubber. You know, like you ever seen the rubber when you finish? How it look? You seen the rubber when you finish? Right? That nigga said, "Hey, here you go, dog. I ain't gonna make it."
He tried to hand you the rubber.
Swear to God, right here, my homeboy. Never been. I looked at that nigga like
he never been there before.
I looked at that nigga like, bro, you think I'm gonna put your rubber on? You think off of your dick? Like, do you mean? I know you've never been here, but do you think this is how this goes?
Listen, bro.
This nigga stop fucking like, bitch, you fucking.
No, literally, I was just like, bro, do you think this is how this goes? Like I was gonna be like, man, appreciate that, and slap on a pre. That's wild, brother.
It's wild you say that though, because I had a nigga beg for my rubber because he had one, bro.
The one you had already used.
Yes, bro. Listen, bro. Same scenario. You got set out, but when we set out, it was never.
Oh my.
We never had that. I've never been in the orgy set out the way everybody just priming and ready.
Right.
Our shit be in the room, and you take your turn going in the room.
Right.
So I go in the room and I get my turn. You feel me? Mm-hmm. And it's his turn. He like, bro, I ain't got no rubber, bro. I'm like, bro, I ain't got none either, motherfucker.
You just gonna go
that
wrong.
That nigga said, give me yours.
I would have been like, I'd be like, nigga, this one?
I'd
have been, nigga, this one?
He gonna wash it out.
Jack it off, nigga, you know this one.
I said, bro, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? I remember a nigga asking me for the milk off my cereal one time. That was wild as fuck.
Bro, them too wild. But listen, let me tell you how wild I is.
Nigga say, damn, what them cinnamon toast crunch, bro? Nigga say them cinnamon toast crunch. I said, yeah. He said, let me get the milk off the bones. What the fuck?
No. That's so wild that I don't know which one is wilder.
Your friends trust you.
I don't know about milk.
You know you got a milk drip from here to here?
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about, bro?
But listen, though, do you understand? Both of those are just as gay. Both of those are just as gay. If a nigga asks for the milk off my cereal, he gay. But you can't tell me that. Only gay niggas like milk off cereal.
Bitch, I don't want the milk off my cereal. The fuck?
I almost would take your rubber before I take the milk off your cereal. I'm like, I'm this close to picking the rubber. If I had gay ops and they asked me if I wanted
the rubber or the milk off the cereal,
I think I'm gonna take the rubber, brother.
I can't take that milk.
That's just, I'm just telling
you. Bro, that was the wildest shit ever. Now, this shit happened when I was about 17, bro. I'll never forget that shit. I'll never forget looking at this nigga, bro. Like, bro, I'll fix you a fucking bowl of cereal, bro. I wanted to fight him.
How old was you about the rubber, though?
Huh?
How old was you about
We was like 15, 16 then.
Yeah, this some young niggas. If you like, sitting down at 35.
Did
you give it to him?
That man wanted to fight me by not giving him that rubber off my dick, bro.
That nigga want that pussy bad.
And I had already skeeted, and I'm like, what you gonna do with it, bro? It
you should have gave it. But do you believe? But listen, yes.
Listen, I think
you see how simple that was for you to figure out? That's what he should have did.
I think bro was a virgin, bro, and he just wanted something so bad,
but listen,
bro.
In both of those scenarios, you should have gave him what they asked for. I would have loved to see that. I'd have been like, you know how they rub. This is how you hold a used rubber.
And you don't even want to hold it.
Right. You be like, you gonna put this on?
Hold it.
That nigga had to show me.
That's so fucking gross.
I would have had to see that. I would have had to see you drink the milk.
I would have been like, this nigga just drank my cereal.
Like soggy, like the milk. You know how it's one thing to eat cereal real fast and have fresh
get a
milk.
Second bowl.
Wait, was this the same person?
Man, that was the same.
If that was the same person, I question him.
It wasn't the same person.
You see how quick that changed? Yeah, I hope not.
After he asked me for the milk off my cereal, he'll never be in a position to ask me for shit else.
Okay. I was just about to say, your friend like you.
Nah, bro.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I would have been with. If that was the same nigga, he like him though.
What you got on today?
Yeah, be like, can I wear the same ones as you?
And you know how motherfucker be looking at you, something like something delicious. That nigga looking at me.
I'm eating the
bitch. Fuck,
that's wild.
He say, bro, what them is? Cinnamon Toast Crunch? I said, hell yeah, these bitches.
God damn, you want to eat
milk? He said, let me get the milk off them cereal. I said, what the fuck, bro?
Let me get the milk off them.
The refrigerator and the cereal right here. Like,
bro, I'm so conflicted in my mind though. Like, was this nigga poor?
Bro, I don't know what he was.
It had to be poor. Like this,
bro. You can go fix you a bowl, bro.
That's orphan shit.
Yeah, bro. That's beyond orphan shit. Yeah. That's,
I mean, I had to share milk with my siblings, but it was like
some
little kid
That's
shit.
what I said. Like
y'all split the milk?
No, this motherfucker wanted the bowl so he can do the bowl thing. You know how you drink the milk?
No, he wanted to drink the milk.
Bro, I would have gave that nigga that shit.
No, one time we ain't have enough milk and I don't really like milk, so I would use water sometimes anyway.
I would have used water.
Yeah. So, I mean, but before, I was hungry. But before, I just Pour that milk into that cereal. There you go. But
That's
some hard times.
That's disgusting.
I wouldn't ask nobody though. Can I have the milk off your cereal and drink it?
Bro, I'm like, bro, we grown ass men, bro. Like, what the fuck?
That's like let me drink
your
bath water.
It is. It gives
worse.
that.
Lady, you'll drink your nigga milk. If you love a nigga, you'll drink his milk. If he be like, babe, you let me drink the milk.
Okay, I'm gonna answer this honestly.
Mm-hmm.
If this is my nigga, I done did some nasty things with him.
Yeah, but his milk different now.
What do you mean?
Milk different though. And so it swallow.
I mean, it's absolutely more, in depth. But at the same time, if I had no other choice, like, what's the purpose of me doing this?
You niggas done made a milk conversation deep.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just trying to figure out.
What's the purpose of me doing this though?
Why is this shit getting deep, bro?
I just want to know how much you love him. I mean, if you swallow this nut, that's vegan nut, vegan milk. You fine. It's healthy milk. It's vegan.
If the person who is having, first of all, a lot of these niggas are disgusting. And he probably having some bitter ass nuts, so ain't no damn vegan. If you ain't no vegan, your nut ain't either, motherfucking. If you don't eat clean and your nut ain't.
But I bet vegan nut don't taste fine though. I bet it don't. Vegan,
I don't know.
You can't eat Beyond Meat and tell me that your nut fine.
That's not vegan. That's eating processed chemical food. You might as well eat a hot dog.
So you talking about one of these tree eating, nut eating
motherfuckers who ain't eating no processed food and they're making sure they, that's a whole different category.
So you can tell when your man eat different by his when you
can tell
going down. You can tell like he eat different.
I mean,
I was told this. Yes. That they could tell.
Okay,
can you tell?
I can't.
They weren't vegan, so I don't know. But they could tell the difference between, me when I was vegan and not. And I mean, they said it was straight, both. But it was just like when I was vegan.
What that coochie really is you are what you eat 1,000%.
Yeah.
Of that.
Yeah, listen, that is the definition of you are what you eat.
I can tell you had a fish sandwich today, baby.
So do y'all keep going to fish like Bad Cat? If it's Bad Cat, like do y'all?
You asked the same thing on the last one. Do you have that? I'm curious. I'm so curious. You asked the same thing on the last podcast. You was like, if a bitch got Bad Cat, do you go back? What's up with you? You know somebody with Bad Cat?
I hate that y'all say cat.
I don't know.
She said cat.
You know what? When I was younger, I didn't like the word pussy for real. So
good question. Do y'all know when y'all stink?
You should.
See, now I'm having deja vu.
Because I done had motherfuckers like act like they don't know when they stink.
Too.
I'm like, baby, you stink, right? Because I smell you, you smell you. Because sometimes
you can. Because you're supposed to smell yourself.
But if you live in a shit house, you don't smell the shit eventually.
Yeah, but you smell that.
You have to.
That's a unique. That's not an everyday.
If you know you're adapted to something,
yeah, that's not an everyday odor.
You know
that,
smell it when they say that them rubbers just make me.
Oh man! Listen.
The excuses after sex.
That is a stank pussy starter pack. When you get in that pussy, and she be like, "Ooh, them rubbers make me." No, them rubbers don't make you shit. Right?
Them rubbers just save me from
you. They need to put that on the condom. I think condom companies need to hire me as a consultant. Right? Rubbers do not make you smell like that. Need to be on the pack.
I would say
right under 99.9%. We now read that.
Just doing devil's advocate.
Yes.
I remember, having sex with condoms. I hate them because all you smell is latex. That's what I smell.
Yes.
However, I do know people who are so sensitive to latex that it makes them have yeast infections. So that could
not instantly. That ain't no instant rise in yeast. Yeah, but hell, fuck no.
Nah, you ain't supposed to smell
latex
like
smell like a factory. Right. That fish market, you had that before I got here.
Not Oyster Bay.
Right.
No.
Correct. But I'm just saying, there are a lot of girls who don't be knowing, like, feminine things about their body, like
but don't blame it on that rubber. That rubber ain't got nothing to do with you smelling like that.
Absolutely not.
I mean, after the first time, if it made you should be like, no, I can't use this. Let me get my own condoms or something. You know what I'm saying?
No, but a fish smell is a fish smell.
Yeah,
it is. I'm not saying fish.
She always trying to defend the vagina, and I think I got a theory, and I want to ask you this. I don't know, and I'm asking you this. It's gonna sound like one of my questions, but I'm serious. I really want to know this. I'm not being funny though, right? At one point in time, you were a big woman, right? Okay, cool.
For about 5 years. It wasn't always. I gained a lot of weight and then I lost a lot of weight.
She said like 5 years or 5 days.
Yeah, but at one point in time, you're a big woman, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm not trying to be funny. I really want to know this.
It's still funny.
Right. I want to know, when you lose the weight, do you still got fat girl pussy?
You mean like how they say fat girls got good pussy?
Got great pussy.
You should, yeah.
Do when you get little, do you have now
fat girl pussy on a little person?
guess.
The visual is funny though. You know how wild you be to be skinny, and that little fat ass cushion. You know where y'all get waxed at. You know where y'all get waxed that wax part when you wax, and that bitch be plump as fuck on the fat bitch. You can put. I don't know what that is. What is that? Yeah, how man? That bitch
didn't go down.
Yeah, like the Maybach pillows on the hair rest. That's what the bitch is.
Maybach pillows.
Oh shit!
Yeah, them little bitches. I just be wondering.
Shit.
But like that's the visual. But
That's a good ass question.
That's called a fupa. That's the fat upper pussy area.
Yeah,
no,
I thought that was more
no,
like
that is a belly. That is your stomach.
lower kangaroo
If you
pouch.
big
No,
and
fanny
you
pack.
get
The
small,
top part of your
do you
coochie
still
is a fat upper
have
pussy area.
fat girl pussy?
That's what I wanna
That's
know.
a good question.
You want me to ask somebody
or do
one
you-
day?
Man.
you got, but you had to ask somebody who had both
Both of you might, right?
Yeah, I like how you agree with both of you. Yeah, but I need to know. Yeah, so I just wondered that though. So,
But I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you. I know the theory of why fat girl pussy is good though, right? It's just like you, right? If you were deprived of something, right, and you wasn't fucking that much, and you finally got your hands on a decent piece of ass, how hard would you be?
like Rockweiler.
So that's my thing.
Yeah.
This is the thing about big girls. I'm not saying big girls don't get laid, but what I'm saying is if big girls get with a certain caliber of dude that they know they ain't supposed to have, you feel me? And your self-esteem is low. You feel me? A lot of the times, right?
Now we're going in the same direction.
Right. So now
Yeah.
your self-esteem is low.
Right.
But you're in a position where you're getting some shit that you don't normally probably get.
Right.
You're probably gonna be a little more. You feel me? Because it's always a little more wetter than everything
Yeah,
else.
they are.
You feel me?
They're wetter
It's
because
anxiousness. It's
what,
anxious.
fat girls pussy is stupid wet, dumb wet.
And
I'm talking.
It's like that. It's anxious pussy.
It is though.
But see, when you get skinny and you get some confidence,
right,
that may change with your confidence.
it's appreciative pussy. Like fat
Exactly.
girls know they ain't supposed to be doing it.
Exactly. That's what I'm getting at.
Right. They got a lot of other shit going on when they might. I mean,
they're not supposed to be doing this just because you
No.
big. Don't mean you're not supposed to be.
no,
fucking.
they know because when you fucking them, try to pull that shirt up, see what happens.
Right.
To them.
Or it's like an ugly nigga getting some pussy from you.
Yeah.
He know he ain't supposed to be here.
But ain't
he gonna
nobody
fuck the
is
shit out of you.
Man,
Right.
a fat girl to be getting the best pussy in her life, still try to pull this down. You be
Right.
like, bitch, I'm here now. It's the best pussy I ever had in my life. Why is you worried about this? No,
Winnie the
all right,
Pooh.
man,
So
fuck
do
it
you
then,
grab
bitch.
it?
No, you can sometimes. Well, she allow you.
Yeah, she ain't gonna let you grab it too tough. She don't
Nah,
want you
hell
to
no,
touch her
she ain't
on
gonna let
the
you grip all that motherfucker. She don't.
And
So
you-
where
and-
you like just like hold
And
it
you gonna
like
and you gonna have to fuck her like Winnie the Pooh.
But
You know how Winnie the Pooh wear the little shirt?
Exactly, that's it right
Shirt,
there.
no bottoms.
You fucking around, hit that light, boy. She gonna goddamn scatter to the bathroom like a roach. I be like, bitch, I'm obviously like it. I'm in here. So that's why that shit. No, hey, but listen, you are that's bad.
Listen, I'm gonna be real with you, right?
Right.
I was far more confident, bigger, naked than I am now.
But
It
you
is
know,
very hard for me now to see myself the way other people do. I still see 260 pounds.
you know what's funny?
Everybody else is like, why are you buying a large and the shit don't fit? Like, but I can't see myself that way. So
I can't tell you.
There's two different type of big girls though, bro. You got big girls who are big and just
Curvy.
disproportionate, right? And then you got the big girl with the tight skin that you don't want her to get smaller,
Right, right.
'Cause she ain't
She
gonna even
look
look
better-
right
she
small.
look
She
better
look
big.
better big.
She was
You feel
born
me?
big.
Everything big,
Right.
everything right. You,
That's big bone. That's the definition.
right.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
a big girl. You might got a little size on you, but it's like everything is proportionate.
Now them
Your
the
ass
big,
still fatter
them
than
the
your
big
stomach.
girls you end up dating.
Right.
Right. Hey, I fuck I like them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. So it's two different type of big girls. So it's like you got project big, like
Right.
terrible big, and you got
Yeah. It's born big and ate myself this way. Them the
Exactly,
people.
yeah,
Like, I was
yeah.
meant to be like this, and the other ones I got an
right.
appetite.
My auntie them big.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Everybody big, motherfucker.
Facts. But I can't tell you how you feel, but you don't see 260. You might not view yourself as how you was though. You posted a picture. I've seen multiple pictures of you going as you post pictures online though. That last one, what was you in, the blue dress?
yeah, that was a blue dress. That was my friend's wedding.
Baby, you was a stack.
I know.
I had no idea though, cause I see you. This is the Tania I know, right? So I can't believe when you post that before picture. I'm like, ain't no way, bro.
Turned
like,
up.
Ain't no way, bro. Like, ain't no way.
Yeah,
You
so
did.
that's why like
Yeah.
clients have seen me through those years. I was working then. I had
Right.
just had a baby.
Right.
Cayenne was like 3-4 months old. I had just had a baby
Right.
in a wedding. Still working.
No, I support you. Did your thing though. I was just always wondering, did it follow you? Did big girl vagina go with?
I think it changed though, bro. I think that vagina ain't necessarily attached to the size, is attached to the mentality of the person that's that size.
True, because big girls are freakiest. No, there's nobody freaky
because
than big girl.
some of the worst vagina I've ever had was on a gorgeous woman.
That's true too.
Super crazy confidence, super bad. Everybody wanna trash. And some of the greatest I've ever had was from a motherfucker that nobody would want to touch.
So is it just opposites? Because big girls got 5 pussy, and so do like little bitty can't gain no weight. I drink insurance for 3 pounds. Them bitches who got no weight on them at all.
But you got to think about it. But you got to think about it though. Those mentalities are the same. The bigger girl want to be small, and the smaller girl want to be.
So
bigger.
It's the insecurity that makes it good.
Insecure pussy is good. That's what it is. Like, yeah.
That's some future shit.
Insecure pussy is good.
Stop texting that nigga you insecure. That's what she texting that nigga right now. Man, you made me feel insecure.
That thing brewing though.
Yeah, it is though. She just want to feel it. I know I've been off a little bit last.
That's definitely not the conversation.
He like, well, you finished with no fuck nigga? Come on then. That's what it is, huh?
That's not the conversation.
Anyway, I just wanted to ask you that question. Anyway, anonymous anxiety. So I was going, my TV over this little 2 weeks bone been going. I had a big TV, a 65-inch little TV in my bedroom. The shit went out. I just bought it like a year and a half ago, right? Mm-hmm. So I would have never read this fucking long ass message, but I'm glad I did. I had like 2 days before my new TV came, so I read this long message. So anonymous anxiety, bless you.
Thank you.
Is when a person writes in to us about something they may be going through in a relationship or a friendship or, whatever, right?
Strawberry letter.
Yeah, okay. Exactly. So, and you got to give your opinion on it, all right? Okay. So it's kind of long, bear with me. Casamigos, and a little cocaine in my system, right? So not real cocaine, but whatever's in the bottle.
Make sure you clarify.
Yeah. Because they'll clip it on me or something.
Yeah, like the party.
What I like to do?
Party.
Yeah, this shit gonna follow you 10 years from now. You're gonna be like, I ain't never tried cocaine.
Right.
You're gonna rewind this podcast.
You gonna pull up that.
Clearly said you was on cocaine.
They gonna find my big girl pictures later.
Oh, they gonna find them.
They gonna troll me.
I be like, yes, I tried cocaine. I'm also proud that my wife is white. Yeah.
Y'all got all this liquor, ain't no chips, ain't no nothing up in here.
We gotta bring you snacks, Dolph. I got you next time.
You can't eat snacks in the microphone.
Hey, but you.
Oh yeah, that's why. Cause you'll be like.
You is gonna smack though.
She didn't even think about that.
But listen, it's alcohol on them too. I soaked them in alcohol.
What?
My dog got y'all some Walmart fruit.
No, I cut a whole pineapple, brother. This is what I did from Black Queens. I cut a real pineapple.
I know it came from home because look at the container.
The KFC container. I'm a nigga now, but yeah.
What did I say?
Yeah.
She said, "Oh, he a nigga."
She just shot your whole shit down. Them folks ain't had to know the container of KFC.
Facts, but yeah, she did. But I'm cool with my blackness though. I want y'all to know. I use Walmart bags for trash bags. Yeah.
Raspberries on point.
I put a sugar and salt on them. This is what I did for my Black Queen. I'm tired of this. You see what I did for y'all? And y'all canceled on me. But that's another thing. I'm about to read this long.
Go ahead.
You want to get into why you cancel or you want me to go ahead and read this?
Read it.
All right, cool. That's what I thought. All right, cool. So bear with me.
Wait, where you get them pineapples? Them is good.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
listen,
no,
they good because they from the hands of a strong, hard-working black man.
That was the sweetest pineapple I have ever had in my
No, listen.
Shit.
He said he put salt on too. I kind of
salt and sugar. That's what I did for you.
Put a spoon of that great value sugar on there for you.
That's what I did for you.
I can't only have one.
I'm telling you. See, I'm out here cutting fruit. Her nigga don't even roll her blunts. I'm out here.
She definitely roll her own wood.
She absolutely.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah.
And that's why I can't get no woman, because I'm out here cutting fruit. I need to be making them roll blunt.
Yeah.
I understand.
But see,
Young Thug said he make a little bitch tie on his shoes.
Missed the point, Black Queen. It's okay. It ain't about what you like doing. Let me do that for you.
I know.
2 Anxiety Issues podcast. The title that she wrote was, If She's the Pretty One, Why Can't I Be the Happy One? All right. Cool. It says, my sister and I have always been best friends. We were born 10 months apart with very similar names. Although as a kid, people thought we were twins, around the age of 12 or 13, we clearly shifted in appearance. Some call it puberty. I call it permanent second place. My sister is gorgeous. Not regular gorgeous. I'm talking walk in a room and everybody goes silent gorgeous. I've literally seen women throw drinks on their husbands for gawking at my sister too long. Hell, I'm not gonna lie. It's even been times growing up I stared at my sister in pure envy, thinking how is it possible to still be pretty, eating leftover spaghetti in a pair of pajama pants that haven't been washed in over a month. Needless to say, when it comes to guys, I'm an afterthought. At this point, I'm used to it. Her boyfriends have always been hot, but never the intellectual men I'm into. She drops them like flies, knowing she has many options, the slightest red flag, and she's out. As for me, I had one official boyfriend that lasted 2 years, and guess how that ended?
She fucked him.
She said, he gets drunk at a party and confesses his dying love to my sister. He said she was his first choice, but he felt she was out of his league. Well, I guess she was, because immediately she told me what happened, as any good sister would. 3 years ago, at a family function, she shows up with a handsome, well-dressed man that seems a little different in her normal bag. This guy had purpose in his walk, his handshakes were firm, and his smile was classic. I thought nothing of it. That was until he introduced himself to me. As my sister was entertaining everybody with her looks, her boo and I shared a conversation that lasted about 20 minutes. Did I mention this was the best 20 minutes of my life? This man was cultured, in school to be a doctor, and he wanted to spend a year in Africa giving medical care to sick children. After the party, I felt sorry for him because I knew my sister would eventually grow tired and throw him away. My sister needs to star quarterback, Mr. NBA, or social media sensation. No way she'll spend a week in Africa fighting flies off in 100-degree heat. Exactly like I said, they were done in 10 months. 2 years later, my sister is engaged to a very popular NFL player and expecting her first child, while I'm in med school bartending on the weekends. Now, guess who walks into my bar on a slow Thursday night? My sister's ex. And God knows I didn't think this man could get any finer, but I was wrong. Surprised to me, he ordered a drink, explained that he was in town for a conference, and we talked until closing. I invited him to a party the next night, and what started off as a friendly gathering ended up with hours of making out that led from his car back to my place. He stayed the night, but we didn't have sex. I couldn't go through with it. My sister would kill me if she even knew I touched him. Not only that, my family would be so disappointed in me. Me and my sister were raised to be best friends. Yes, I know I fucked up, but I'm in love. Shouldn't my sister understand? Shouldn't she be happy with her own millionaire fiance? I've never had anything of my own, and this feels right. Do I let this man go or do I keep him? He goes to Africa in a year and I want to go with him. If I do stay, how do I tell my family and not lose my best friend? I would die if I lost either of them.
She was already wrong for inviting him to the party right then and there, especially.
You can wait to get on her head.
No, but I'm just saying, like, you've already expressed like your envy, or not, or like, you know what I'm saying, like the wannabe. I guess I don't even know who's older, who's younger. I guess
they're twins.
Matter.
Well, not twins. They're born 10 months apart,
Yeah,
so I don't know who's older or younger. Yeah.
So she said the pretty one and happy one, so that's what we'll call them.
She said, yeah, pretty.
So the pretty one is the other sister, and she wants to be the happy one. So.
Mm-hmm.
She's still dead ass wrong. She set that shit up just to play victim. In my eyes.
What did she set up though? Be specific. You feel like
you were okay. If you he came in looking fine as ever. Why are you gonna invite your sister's exes, her ex for your company, knowing that
that's my sister's ex.
That and I'm attracted to him, and you know what I'm saying. Like if anything, you're inviting more of a vibe. If anything,
I fuck with that.
You're dead ass wrong. You were, but at the same time, you're already a wannabe. Let me go ahead and fill these shoes. If I guess it.
So you feel like she's a wannabe, like she wants to be us. You feel like there's some envy in there.
Absolutely.
Do you have a sister?
No.
Yeah, I do. I actually have a couple.
No, like that you were raised with, like mom, dad.
No, not.
I'm just saying. Do you feel envy by being the pretty sister? That felt like kind of personal. Like, are you the pretty sister? Like, are you the?
No, I think all of us were pretty in our own ways.
Okay, cool.
Type shit, but no, I just think from what she said, like, how she came off at the beginning, and then this, I invited him at this, and no, we didn't fuck, but
so you saying
my
she
sister
knew
would have killed me. Your sister would have killed you if she found out that you was even sitting here rapping with him, inviting him to some shit.
But it don't matter to you that the sister moved on. The sister is married. The sister got her.
Yeah, congratulations, but damn, there's other fine motherfuckers in the world. Why does it have to be your sister that you already run? You know what I'm saying? That I don't know how to explain that.
I think she feel like, and I'm gonna let y'all go. But I feel you though. But I feel like she thinks her sister gets everybody. Like, damn, bitch. Of course, everybody gonna see you over me. Like, it don't like I want your niggas, but damn, you pick one that's in my bag. Like this, you don't even fuck with niggas like this. You just getting this because you got this.
But I wouldn't even trust to do because if he's doing this to.
So let me give you an example. Let's say Bone rich as fuck, right? That's not a hypothetical. That was real. Okay. But let's say in general, he get all the chicks, right? And I just know him for having chicks. But I don't look at his chicks like that because that's my dog, right? Mm-hmm. But let's say since I known this nigga for the last 10 years, let's say he done had 20 bitches, right? Mm-hmm. But he come around with just one, and I'm like, damn, I fuck with that one, though. And I know my dog don't mean her no good. I know she out of her, this nigga finna play her, drop her, be done with her. I know his routine.
So they're saying his
right.
favorite.
I know he just finna fucking dump her, but this one I wanna get to know for real. Like this my, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Am I wrong? Because I want, he get all the bitches.
I think you're still wrong. And I think I think you're 1,000% wrong for the simple fact that if you really my brother, anything you bring around is automatically off of limits.
Right.
But if you bring a lot of people around, it's like dog. It's like I don't even view them like that.
Listen to me.
Yeah.
I'm bringing them around.
Yes.
You ain't discovering these folks on your own. If I don't bring this woman around you, you never see this woman to meet this woman.
True.
So my point is this, and what the problem with her story is, her sister dated this man for 10 months. That ain't throwing somebody away.
Yeah.
That's a relationship. You feel what I'm saying? I can understand if your sister brought this dude around one time and then you never seen him again, and then you bump into him and he it didn't work out with me and your sister, and then you date the nigga. But your sister is sexually active with this man.
Yeah.
You feel me? Have a relationship.
They was together for 10 months. They probably
That's a long time, bro. So if you with somebody 10 months, that's elimination. I can understand what you're saying if I just bring women around and I'm just swapping them out. Mm-hmm. You feel me? But if you see somebody with me consistently, I don't give a fuck if it's 5 or 6 times. That's consistent.
Yeah,
especially if you know I throw them away.
Yeah.
You feel me? So my thing is, if I'm somebody that throw women away immediately, and you see somebody around me more than a couple times, then maybe it's not the norm. You feel me? And I think that's a conversation that needs to be had before you even act.
Absolutely.
You feel me? Regardless of what you think, regardless of, because the thing about it, bro, I don't get to choose what's important in you, and I don't get to base how I feel on how I think about you and the way I see you. 12-0 players, nigga, he catch all the passes. He ain't gonna mind if I get 1 or 2. Nah, nigga, I do mine.
Facts.
You feel me? I do mine. I love all my hoes. How about that?
Now
you gotta respect that.
Exactly.
You feel me?
Now, the way you just described it, because I've been in that situation before, that's how I would approach it. I would approach my dog when I see he let that go, hey, bro, you mind if I?
Right.
That's how I handle it. But in general, the way she described it is I wasn't even gonna go down that road. He was just a nigga I thought was fine, and then whatever, right? But then 2 years later, this nigga just pops up. Uh-huh. You want me to call my sister? Right then, oh, girl, guess who in here?
No. What I want you to do.
My sister called me like that anyway. So bitch, you better guess who just walked up in here.
But I like this nigga.
And you ain't got no.
How you know you like him if he just walked back up in here?
Because I liked him when you brought him over.
But my point is, when you should have
that's your goddamn. That's where you wrong.
So he's off limits now.
Wait a minute, how am I wrong?
I'm gonna tell you why. Because I'm a girl with a beautiful sister.
You can like whatever the fuck you want to
like.
Your
sister is fine.
That don't justify the act.
And gotta think about it.
Your sister is fine. Just in case she watches.
And we're 5 years apart. So let me tell you how it's different than this, but it's very unique to this, okay? Or it's very similar. My sister, when I was graduating college or finishing college, she was just getting in. She was just leaving high school. So all the niggas already knew who I was, in Pensacola, because she graduated out in the country, okay? So she ain't know nobody here, no clubs, nothing. All they knew was this girl looked similar to Tania, but not like Tania. Who is this? Right. She got to a point where she got tired. I always thought she was the prettier sister in my eyes. She's beautiful. It's my little sister. I think she's the most gorgeous person on earth. But she sees me that same way. So she came out having to be called Tania's little sister. She got into an irritation point of, my name is this, address me as this, stop fucking calling me. And I felt like, damn, you ashamed, Well, there was this one dude who I talk to heavy, whatever. I would say shit I don't like him like that. But I feel like as my sister, she knew I was capping.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because, of course, the dude tried to come at her, talk to her. As much as I was like, I don't care, whatever, because I had introduced him to people like she did, I did care. Because that shit looks fucking, I don't know, it made me feel some type of way. And I felt like, okay, I ain't going to say shit because, like you said, I don't have a right on everybody. I can't not be liking this dude and then letting her. But I knew that my sister was going to know what to do. She didn't do it. Just like that girl's sister didn't do it when the boyfriend tried.
And the thing about this woman from jump, bro, what we'll do a lot of the times is we'll maneuver and put ourselves in positions to make the things happen that we want to happen, and then we'll blame it on coincidence or chance. Just like my thing is like when her sister initially listen to me, initially when her sister came in with this dude, right?
She immediately liked him.
Now mind you, she already driven off of jealousy and envy with her sister. Hold on.
I didn't read jealousy.
Hold on, let me finish. Let me finish.
Well, go ahead. Yeah, you're right.
Let me finish. So her sister walks in with this guy, right? And you already feel like, damn, she always gets the good ones, right? So it's just like when your sister walk in with him, automatically you dead right there. So my thing is, all right, cool. All right, I understand my sister's with this dude. I understand that when you hear her say shit like, I know she's gonna throw him away and he ain't gonna be around long, right? Immediately, what's parallel to that is let me put myself in position to see what he's really like and who he really is. So as she's talking to him, she's falling for him. You feel what I'm saying? In this conversation. So in the midst of you falling for him in your mind, subconsciously, you already creating other situations for you to be in his presence and to communicate with him.
You was
right?
already...
Right. So my thing is like, so all right, when you're talking to him, it's like you're building the like. Because the thing about it, if you walk in with a woman, bro, like I don't even know what your first ex looked like. Then that was before, hold on. And that was before you even told me what she meant to you. Because when 12 walks in with a woman and you introduce her, right?
That's it.
I'm going to initially make eye contact. Hey, how you doing? Woo, 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 woo. And I ain't looking that way no more. You feel what I'm saying? Just because out of respect for you. You feel me? Now, mind you, whenever you leave or whatever, and you was like, and we have a conversation, I'm like, damn, she was straight, boy. And you like, oh, that ain't shit, bro. Woo, woo, woo. You feel me? So now I know how that shit, how it's wired. But what I'm saying, let me get back to the story. So she's talking to this dude and she's developing a liking for him and she's having conversation and she's drawing out the conversation. You feel what I'm saying? Like, bro, all of this shit is like on purpose. You feel me? And she's hoping he feel the same way about her too. You feel what I'm saying?
She thought about her sister before she thought about how fine he was.
Right. And you brush that to the side. So you already wrong right there.
So my thing is,
you're not.
If 2 years later she bump into him, she didn't plan that.
Right.
But she planned
the conversation of drinking and landing and the making out.
Right then and there, she knew. Oh, she got hers.
I'm gonna give you a good example, right, bro?
She should have asked.
It's a simple.
I'm about to give you even better one. Go ahead.
It's as simple as this, bro. You pull up next to women in traffic all the time, right? Mm-hmm. When a woman is interested or a woman like is intentional, women are intentional without having to do anything. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna look over in your car. I'm gonna make eye contact with you. I might not say one word, but I'm letting you know I see you, and I'm letting you know it's okay, right? Same scenario. You pull up and the woman don't want to be bothered. She doing all kinds of shit in the car. She putting on makeup. She doing all kinds of shit because she's not putting herself in position to even be hollered at. Right. So my thing is she purposely put herself in position for that to happen.
Right.
And that's why I say she should know her sibling. Me and my sister shared a lot of shit. That's who I would have shared my cereal milk with when I was little. This was the person that I wanted to protect. So if I felt that like my sister's that much over him, she didn't like him. We talk every day. We best friends, like she said. Right. Then I know this ain't the dude for her. Then I should also feel comfortable enough to be like, bitch, guess who just walked in this bar? Remember, old dude? Do you mind? If she said no, then whatever. If that's what she do, I ain't gonna be mad.
And it's just a wild concept anyway.
But she knew it would be wrong.
It's just a wild concept anyway though. When you blood, it's one thing to be friends and brothers like that, but it's a whole wild concept especially for a female. Yeah. For a female to want to have a relationship with somebody that her sister was intimate with.
Yeah. But listen, wait.
It's even wilder for women.
Hold on, wait. Then I'm gonna really respond. Though.
Go ahead.
I just want to throw this out there. Listen though, I get what y'all saying. When I y'all know my concept though. You can't claim everybody you was with.
But it's your blood brother, bro.
Blood? No,
it's not your friend.
You cannot claim.
I was about to say we had a different conversation. It was your friend.
Y'all gonna let me go?
Go ahead.
Let me do my thing.
But you're an only child, ain't you?
It don't matter if I had 10 siblings. Listen to what I'm saying though. I got homies that I look like you'll disagree because you got blood, but I got homies that I literally die for. They know that though. Like I got their names tattooed on me. But period. I understand loyalty, but I also understand common sense. In general, everything y'all saying is correct. I wholeheartedly agree. You understand what I'm saying? But I also understand that life has a way of showing you plans that you couldn't even come up with. You understand what I'm saying? Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, let me finish what I'm saying. You understand that sometimes there are things thrown in your way that you weren't expecting. Yeah. So, okay, cool. I don't think that she had a problem with her sister being the pretty one. I don't think it bothered her. But it's something that you can notice. If girls go out, there's always a pretty girl in the group. There's always an ugly girl in the group, right? There's always girls I've heard girls say all the time, if I go out with her, I don't really get hollered at. Like, you know what I'm saying? Right. Like, you recognize that. That don't mean you envy it. I just notice it. I'm not stupid. I noticed it when I'm with this person.
But envy is not necessarily a negative thing. But go ahead.
Okay, cool.
Go ahead.
But I don't call that envy. I just noticed. You get what I'm saying?
I said she was hating on her sister necessarily, but I did say she envied her.
She did envy her.
She would love to trade places and be in that position at some point, or have that feeling.
I didn't get that. Even when she said, my sister don't even date the guys I like. We two different creatures. She like that superstar,
right?
You know, top nigga. I'm not even into that. But every now, but she walked.
You chose to get into that.
But listen, no. But she said this guy was different than her sister's normal bag.
Right.
Like, she wasn't unfamiliar with meeting a new guy. Hold on. She wasn't unfamiliar with meeting a guy that her sister brings around. And it's never affected her. But it was something about this one, like, damn, why this one moved my, like, she wasn't expecting that, like, I ain't even trying to be on that, but damn, this is everything that I'm looking for. Doctor. He's in school to be a doctor, she said. Now she's also in med school. He wants to travel and go do free health. Like, you talk about like all this moon magic type nigga, like that nigga was on your vibe, right? Mm-hmm. Just like this nigga was like, damn, this nigga's on my vibe.
I got to
know. And then, but listen, and then she ain't even tripping. She was like, listen, I knew that's not gonna work because after talking to you, I know that's not how my sister is. I know her better than I know you. I know you ain't the kind of nigga my sister into. Like, good luck with that type shit, right? Cool. So 2 years later, you hear that nigga? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So 2 years later, she bump into this man again. Like, you got to understand, like, I'm going to feel like that's a sign. You want me to fight this off? Like, this ain't just a nigga my sister dated. I like this nigga, bro.
Yeah, it's different. You like a nigga that your sister dated.
Okay, I'll put it to you enough. Let me be transparent. Watch, you gonna learn something right now, right? Listen, watch this. I don't even know if I should say that. But as homies, we done seen each other around different women, right?
Right.
Cool. You have never brung a woman around. Like, I'm a more open nigga about my shit. If you bring around a woman around who look fine, I'll tell you, like, damn, she had a nice ass, nice tip, whatever. Cool. Right. You pretend like you ain't see my girl type shit.
No,
right? I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is I see her and I see
but not
her,
like that.
But it's like, it's not, I make a conscious effort to not even look that way.
Cool, right.
Yeah, go ahead.
Right. But there's a particular person that every now and then will pop up. And I'm not saying that's your vibe, but she's also my vibe.
Right.
You feel me? I could just tell how she talk, how she move, and I'll talk to you about it, right? I say this one person like, man, damn, that's crazy. The Bang Bone got a good one, but like, that's my bag too, and we usually don't have similar bags.
Right.
But she's the only one that I feel like is my bag and also your bag. You feel me? Now, if you went on and got married and lived your life and whatever, you seem to be happy now, and she pop up somewhere, I'm gonna hit you up, hey, bro, you mind if I? You cool with that?
I'm a mind.
Okay, then you might, but now
it depends on how we vibe.
Right, cool. Yeah. Now I have a dilemma. Now I have a reason to feel like you tripping because if the roles were reversed, it's only two women that you could ever holler at that I would have a problem with, and you know them too, right?
Right.
But listen, that's not just somebody that crosses vibes. Like, for instance, I know for you who's somebody you rank very high, and I don't give a fuck if she was my vibe. I wouldn't even make that stupid shit come out my mouth.
Right.
But if I notice something that you ain't really tripping on, you just fucking with her, and then later on in life she come up and I really, really want to be with this woman, I'm going to ask you, dog.
But what if you don't know how much he's really...
You know your partner. Unless he lying to me, and then that's not my fault.
And this is what I'm saying.
If you lying to me like you love her, but you acting like it ain't shit.
I get that. But
she gonna lie to me 2 years later?
The way I see it is this, though, bro, is like, at the end of the day, everything you just said. Mm-hmm. So, for me, is... when you talk about that, you're putting the way you see shit on me.
That's what I'm asking you, though.
So hold on. So my thing is, if you felt like it wasn't shit to me and you felt like I didn't do it right or whatever, right? And you come to me and you say, hey, bro, can I holler at her? And I say, no, bro. Right. You feel me? And you like, well, damn, this my one. I just feel like it. No, nigga. So my point is this. Like, my love and respect for you as a brother, right, is gonna override anything I can feel for anybody else. And
I love the way that sounds, but at the end of the day, you don't have to have that for me.
Hold on.
You don't though.
Exactly. So hold on.
Because as a man, I understand. As a brother, I look at brotherhood as like, I respect your happiness too, bro. And if she ain't good for me, I might be a little tight. But as a grown ass man, maybe I'll go ahead. That's my nigga.
My point is this, bro, is that that you see it your way and I see it my way.
But it can't be pros over hoes. But this
you
whole
called him and asked him about his opinion.
I did, but I did that out of respect. I'm really just telling you.
So why would
I'm asking you, but I'm just telling you.
So, but what I'm saying is that, bro, because
I would love your blessing. It's like if you ask your daddy to get married to this nigga, but you still gonna marry him. I'm just hoping my daddy give me the approval.
So my thing is, all I'm saying is this, bro, is that we all got different principles, and it's not a universal thing. Right. So those are your principles. So my thing is this, right? Is that it's just like love languages. Like I want to be loved a certain type of way, but I can't just meet a woman and love her how I want to be loved. I have to figure out how she want to be loved.
Yes.
So hold on, as your friend and as your brother, you feel me? It's not about what I think and my values and what I believe in.
Right.
When I'm your homie, I have to respect the things that are sacred to you and the things that mean something to you, right? So if you have a woman that you've touched, because I got homies like this to where if I touch the bro, don't fuck with her. I don't give a fuck if she meant something to me or not, right?
And that's cool. And 99.9 I can identify. I can abide by the rules.
Hold on. My thing is this. So it's like, cool. I understand that, and that's the way you vibe. You feel me? And I respect that. And I got homies that's just like, I don't give a fuck if I went with her or not. She's go. You feel me?
Yeah.
And they mean that. So my thing is, bro, it's like I'm going to respect each one of my homies based on their values and the things the way they want me to move in those situations.
That's your term of brotherhood.
Right. That's my term of brotherhood.
Agreed.
Because if you tell me, no matter how bad I think you did somebody, if you say, hey, bro, don't fuck with her, I can love her to fucking death. Or I can like her a lot, and I'm not gonna fuck with her. I'm not even gonna entertain the idea of even getting there with her because I know how you are.
But also, I believe that part of being a friend is also caring about my happiness or the other person, right? But listen, let me finish.
Conversation, and you to ask me this. That was me caring enough.
That's why you're supposed to be friends with like-minded
people. There are all type of decisions that I can make that my friends might not like, my mom might not like, my wife might not like, but they would let certain shit go because they also care about my happiness. Now, I agree with you. If a nigga trying to holler at all the bitches you fucking with, I understand that. 2, 3, 4 bitches like, hey, bro, why you keep backdooring me? That's not the kind of shit I'm talking about. If I come to you about one bitch, and I know my partners. You can sit here and say, I don't know, but you know your dog. If a nigga's your real homie.
Yeah,
now, if you just got a bunch of associates you don't know, that's different.
Yeah.
But I know my real homies. I can tell every mannerism them niggas make, and I know when they love a bitch. I know when they love, and we're not even talking about her.
What if I don't love her and I just don't want you to fuck with her because I've been with her?
Well, then a part of me gonna have to be like, hey, well, nigga, you'll forgive me. Eventually, we might not talk for a minute, but that's how I just feel. You gonna forgive me.
All I'm saying is I don't function on those. I don't function like that with my
and that's cool. But maybe you also never felt like that. It's easy to say that until you meet somebody who you might like, and I fucked over. I don't care nothing about. I just verbally said it ain't that serious. Now you got to make a choice.
But I've dated somebody that my homie has fucked, and that was okay. But the thing about it is,
hold on, what you did?
I said I've dated somebody that one of my homies have had sex with.
So what's the difference?
I asked and he said it was cool. If he said it wasn't cool, we wouldn't have dated.
Man, that's easy to say because he gave you permission. But it's some niggas who just get on some fuck niggas shit and just be like, nah, come on, man.
What I'm telling you is when I asked, I didn't ask, I wasn't telling. I asked because I cared. Hold on, what I'm saying is this. Before I even got to a point to where I even wanted to fuck with her like that, it was him first. Before I said hello, nigga,
but as a man, we also understand we don't have to ask another man shit. So the call in itself is the respect from a homie. Hey, big dog.
But what's the use of making a call if you making a call to tell me?
Because if you my real nigga though, I don't even gotta. If
I'm don't make the call.
No. But listen,
I'm with you.
No. Listen, you gotta show respect. Period. At all times.
How is it respect if you telling me?
You're still gonna do
because respect is the phase of my nigga. No, I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do. Right?
So tell me.
But no, listen. But I don't call niggas to ask how they feel about anything I do. So if I'm picking up the phone, be like, bro, no, that's just showing respect. I'm showing you respect, nigga.
It's not respect if you fucking with somebody I don't want you to fuck with. You can't show me respect.
Or you can disrespect me back even while I'm respecting you.
Can I say this?
It's disrespectful for you to try to keep me from this bitch. That's how I feel.
I feel like
that's disrespectful as fuck. If you got a bitch and you happy,
it was respect because you like this something that you know had came once upon a time from your home.
Respect work like this, Lena. Though before I even get to a point to where I like you, before I say anything to you, I'm checking with my nigga.
Bro,
I'm not gonna get to a point
you
where
can like somebody vibe when they walk in the room.
The real caring part and the real respect part is abiding by the answer that the respect said.
No, that's the respect.
If he said go for it, go for it.
No,
he said no, fall back because you feel me.
Right.
Ain't no more dialogue. Okay, because there wasn't gonna be no dialogue. But
you're saying I'm just letting you know what's about to be happening, and you gonna see it.
Yeah.
So let me tell you
first.
Because in my opinion, I know when my niggas on some fuck shit. Like I said, it's girls that I know he feels some kind of way about, and that call ain't never.
That matters, bro.
But it don't matter to you. We just said that. I'm talking about what matters to me.
Right. So just call and tell him, hey, I'm fucking with.
No. What I'm telling you is there are women that come in your life I wouldn't fuck with even if I like. I'm not calling you. I'm not nothing. I'm not going in their vicinity. I don't give a fuck if I
even know.
All right. Well, this is the question.
No, you do know. That's what I'm saying. I do not believe. Listen to what I'm saying specifically. My words. I do not believe you can have a nigga that's really your dog, your homeboy, not them 50 niggas you know. You don't have 50 homeboys.
Right.
Them niggas will stab you in the back. Right. You might got 2 or 3 niggas, like real niggas that love you to death, right? I know who my niggas love. And I will never, under any circumstances, ever even, did that bitch try me, I'd be like, bitch, I done had them bitches try me, but like, man, go ahead with that dumb shit. I'm not ruined. But I also know there are bitches that my niggas have had along the way who they've toyed with. I know that. We've had plenty of conversations about them. And if I bump back into them and they want some dick or I like them, then they gonna get both of them.
Before or after you call?
My niggas done had, man, I ain't gonna stitch on my niggas. My niggas had a lot of hoes. You can't claim them all, bro. If you done fucked 100 bitches, you gonna claim 100 hoes?
No, it's not about claiming 100 hoes. I'm just telling you not to fuck with that one. And you telling me because you feel like I didn't love her. Hold on.
But the only reason you would say that is because only reason you saying that in the scenario is just to be hypothetical and devil's advocate. But
I'm not.
There are plenty of bitches that you would be like, yeah, bro, go ahead.
Of course, because that's me.
Right.
We're talking about in general, bro. I'm saying is that if it was one of my homies and it made no sense to me why he didn't want me to fuck with this girl, I'm not fucking with her. Period. That's all I'm saying. Right. Because at the end of the day, you said, bro, that because I told you how I feel. And you said it's not about how you feel, it's about how I feel. Well, if it's about how you feel, don't fucking involve me at all. Just go do what you're gonna do.
But it involves you because you used to fuck her.
Well, don't bring but my
it's gonna involve you. You
right.
my nigga.
Your answer is still to do it. Why even ask?
Because I gotta show you respect. It's my nigga.
That's not respect.
That's not respect. That's kind of like throwing it in my face that you gonna do it.
Hey, I've been fucking with such and such, rather than, hey, do you mind if I and oh, well, fuck that. I'm still going to.
It's respect and war. I got a homeboy who moved to Tallahassee. He met a nigga from Miami, and they both turned into jack boys. That nigga from Miami was a real live jack boy. Them niggas are still a watch off your wrist right now, bare face on. That's what they was kind of shit they was on. Feel me? They was best homies when we went down there to visit that nigga. You feel me? So cool. This nigga from Miami was cool as fuck. Never showed no disrespect. I guess he got into some bullshit and had to move back down to Miami. My homeboy came home. His car was gone. His furniture was gone. His TV was gone. Everything was gone. Right? He called his homeboy like, "Hey man, I think them niggas got me." The homeboy picked up the phone and said, "Nah, dog, I got you, but I love you though. I'm gonna leave your car on the side of the road, bro. This is just what I do." He fucked my homeboy over though. He took all my home, but he let him know like, "Hey, bro, this is what I now all the other niggas he robbed in life. You think he called and answered the phone, right?" So even though I understand you don't like what I did, bro, this is what I do, but I love you, you my nigga. But this is what I do though.
Yeah, but that ain't still, motherfucker. You think I feel respect because you called and told me? No, bitch, you disrespected me.
No, cool. My shit. But listen, here go the funny part about it. You can still be mad.
That's actually manipulative and narcissistic.
No, that's not. That's not. If 99.99% of the niggas I rob, I'll be like, nigga, fuck you. I'm telling you because you my nigga. I had a situation. I'm a thief. No, you are my nigga. I love you,
but I'm a 99 more people.
Listen to what I'm saying. Sometimes I'm my nigga, but I'm a thief, and you got it. I'm a thief. This is what I do.
Right. So I'm just another person to you.
No, it's not. But listen to what I'm saying. Anyway. Y'all can disagree all you want to. We just want to agree to disagree again.
We already doing
That's fine. All I'm saying is there's respect in everything. As my homie, there's plenty. We have all, me and this man, fucked another nigga's bitch. Facts. Multiple times. Mm-hmm. Agreed?
Right.
Facts.
I don't tell that nigga shit. I done seen them niggas and they bumped into me and they came up to me. What's up, dog? Like, hey, yeah, all right, my nigga, go ahead, though. Like, he don't know. She didn't tell him. He just happened to know me from some other shit, and he speak. Now my job to tell him, though. You understand what I'm saying? So we've all fucked somebody else's old lady, but I don't owe them niggas nothing. As my partner, the fact that I had the audacity to pick up the phone and be like, "Hey, bro, I'm not calling you. It ain't even about no pussy. I'm calling you like, hey, bro, I like her. Like, I really might think this is my motherfucking person, bro."
And I'm like, bro, nah, bro, don't do that.
But so if it's just a fuck, you wouldn't even call. You just fuck and never say nothing.
Nah, we ain't talking about fuck. We talking about
somebody I like. I'm not calling my nigga unless I see something with her. You feel me?
No, I'm saying like that you can't call him about everything.
No, I wouldn't even. It's too many bitches to just fuck. Right. But if this is my one, I can't go nowhere else. Do y'all understand the difference? Yeah. I'm not calling my nigga about a fuck. I can get that from anywhere. There's plenty of other bitches I can fuck. I don't have to fuck behind my nigga.
Right.
But if this is my person though,
You feel like
damn, bro. Like I know you met this. You don't care nothing about this bitch.
And to be clear, me personally, bro. Like I don't have many. I have women that I've dated before that niggas have fucking hit me. Like actually, like one of my homies I played ball with is dating my kid's mom.
Right.
You feel me? I have no issue with that. That's just me from a personal standpoint. You feel what I'm saying? But I just also feel like if I was a different type of nigga and I went to him like, hey, bro, that's not okay. If you really my nigga, you honor that. You feel me? And it's not, and what's funny is that this is why I say my issue with her is that don't dig a hole and say, hey, I just happen to be in the hole.
Right.
You dug the hole. You feel me? Hold on. So
I agree with him about inviting him to the party.
Right. So I can agree with that. So my thing is this, is like motherfuckers will get to a point that where like by the time you call me, you already love her.
Yeah.
Like you had no intentions on not loving her. Right. You had no intentions on not doing none of the shit you did.
But she loved this. She loved this nigga at the cookout.
Yeah, the first time she saw him, she was in love.
No, you, because the thing before she said anything to him, she saw him. Before she said anything to him, she saw him, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And then when you said a little something, because my thing is this, right? If I meet a chick that you fucking with, right, and I see her, I'm speaking to her, I'm like, hey, what's going on? And we start having conversation. And I'm like, she dope as fuck. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? And we start venturing off, and I'm like, damn, let me. Now in my mind, I feel this shit like kind of brewing up. Now in my mind, I'm like, all right, cool, bet. I already see where this shit going before I even have another conversation.
Right.
You feel me? Hey, bro, little thing you had at the party, man. Like, how you feel about that? Like, what's up with her? Cause she dope as fuck. If you ain't gonna do nothing. Like, what's up?
Yeah.
You feel me? All right, go ahead, dog. Bet. Or don't do it, dog. All right, cool. So now, mind you,
that's a different scenario.
Hold on, no, it's not the same scenario. Because what I'm saying is this: I've already had conversations with her, and I seen that she was dope. Mm-hmm. And I called you and said, "Hey, bro, I think she dope." And you said, "Hold the horses on that, right?"
Right.
Now, mind you, I ain't been deep enough to be connected or attached to no shit. Yeah, I just thought she was dope. So now I can cut this shit off and forget about it after a while. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But what motherfuckers do, it's just like this, bro. I say this all the time. I've had situations to where I felt like one of my homies, old lady, was trying to fuck me, right? And I said, damn, bro, like if I tell him, she gonna find a way to weasel out of it. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So I go ahead and fuck her, right? listen to me. But when I fuck her, the first call is to my homeboy. Listen, like, hey, bro, listen to me. I'm gonna tell you why. And I'm gonna.
You agree with this?
Listen to me. Key. Listen, I'm gonna give you two different scenarios, right? Okay. So I hit my homie like, hey, bro. So and so, you need to get rid of that. Mm-hmm. Why, bro? I fucked her. Right. You feel me? Now, mind you, hold on. Because a lot of situations, I can tell. I've had the same situation. Bro. Hit my homie like, hey, bro, I think so and so want to give me some pussy, bro. Why you feel like that, bro? Because she did this and she did that. I don't know about that, bro. So now, hold on. She done spent the block behind me, and now suddenly I'm the bad guy because I ain't got no evidence. It's like the cops trying to catch you without no evidence, bro.
So what, did you trip and fall on his dick?
No, listen, that's bullshit. What he said. Now listen.
Now, the other side of that was this. Before you go, the other side of that was this, and that wasn't even like to.
No. I'm so glad you said that.
The point I'm going to is this. I've also had situations to where I knew somebody that was fucking on somebody, right? That they knew that was close to.
Yeah.
And they never said nothing to their homie. And they just kept fucking on them for as long as they can keep fucking on
wild,
them. And then they get caught. And then it's just like, bro, I fuck with her like that.
That's not homies.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah, so yeah, but go ahead.
But what you said was, now I want y'all to listen to this. Now I said if I feel like I'm falling for this person, I don't know about y'all as far as emotions. Like I'm a Scorpio. What else am I? What
Pisces moon?
What kind of moon?
Going.
Pisces moon rising. Right. I didn't seen women in a room I know I could love.
Yeah,
like
Leo
that.
rising too.
Is that in my sign? We the same?
No, I mean, y'all are like in opposite places.
I'm a Leo sun, but I'm a Pisces moon.
You're a Pisces moon as well. So y'all have similar emotional states.
So together we would be good or bad?
It'll work out.
Okay, yeah, it probably would.
We might cry and watch Grey's Anatomy or something together, but
yeah.
Nah, I fuck with that. See, I watch Grey's Anatomy.
She like
so cool. So you saying I'm wrong that if I fall for a motherfucker and I call my dog and I ask him and then he say no and I still fuck her, right? This nigga just said that he thought his girls. He thought his homeboy's girl wanted to fuck him, so he just did it. Listen to me. I get your logic because I agree with you. No, hold on, wait.
Go ahead.
Wait. I tell my partners the same thing. If you think my girl is giving you vibes, fuck her. Because if she'll fuck my partners, she'll fuck any nigga. That's how I feel. Right. So I don't give a fuck about that. If you can fuck my girl, man, any nigga in the world, please do. just let me know if you fuck with me. You feel me? So that's why I said if a partner fuck her and then don't say nothing to his dog, that's some fuck shit. But you went ahead and just fucked the bitch and on a whim that I thought like she wanted to fuck.
Now mind you.
That's fine. But you didn't even ask your nigga could you fuck.
No.
But you just said respect. So let's say you could have fucked her because apparently you could have, right? You did, right? But let's say your partner was like, no, dog, don't do that. I like her. Then on your thing, you should have respected him, even though you could have fucked the bitch. And apparently you did, but you just should have respected his wishes of you just saying nah, dog, right?
For one, I ain't respecting the wishes of no nigga who with a girl who will fuck his partners. So hold on, let me finish.
If it's any time for you to chime in,
let me finish.
Okay.
Let me finish. Now in this scenario, what I'm telling you, bro, your scenario is different because this is a situation where I've dealt with somebody and you come backdoor me and you like, hey, I want to deal with it too. Hold on, bro. Let me finish.
Okay.
Let me finish. You be knocking me all off my fucking point. So let me finish. Damn, bro, you know I be smoking fucking dope, brother. Calm down.
You be striking chords in me, man.
I know, but what I'm saying is this, bro. This situation here is, bro, when I feel like your girl is sneaky or your girl is shaky. That's different. You feel me? And the thing about it, after I fuck your girl and you say, hey, bro, like, and I tell you about it, I'm not going to continue to fuck her and I'm going to be in a relationship with her. This was a situation to save you from your fucking self. You not saving me from shit by dating somebody I used to date.
So he can fuck my girl to help me.
Absolutely. If you fucking my girl to help me, you can do it.
But you want to fall in love and get married.
You want to fall in love
and y'all have
nieces.
That's what I'm
saying.
So this nigga just made up all the solutions and felt for his nigga.
Wait,
no, hold on, wait.
Dog her because she want to be dog.
No,
take
this
her
nigga.
But you trying to fall in love
on
with
the
a bitch that knows
on the
better.
same token, he could have fucked his partner, old lady girl, and partner's
old lady.
And he still could have chose her. He could have been like, that's fucked up, I don't fuck with you no more, and still loved her. Is that not a possibility?
No,
is that not a possibility?
That is a possibility.
No.
So my thing is, why wouldn't you
that's
just
like
ask
the lottery.
So I'm wild. So I'm wild. That nigga fucked her as his old lady.
But hold on.
As far as like proving a point, like this hoe ain't shit.
Not like I'm not
trying to love her, marry her.
But in my defense, this is how the shit really went. I told the story on the podcast before.
Yes, you have.
I called him and I'm just like, hey, bro, she ain't shit, bro. She'll go. I don't believe it. You feel me? Mm-hmm. I made him believe it.
Bro, but you assumed that so before you decided to fuck this woman, you assumed that all this was going to play out the way it did.
Exactly.
And it did, but that's fine. But on your assumption, so you telling me I could just assume something going to play out and go do it, but I can't ask my nigga. Like, that don't make no sense.
No. But you're assuming it too because you're going to go ahead with it anyway.
That's fine. But so what I'm saying is he telling me, I'm not telling him he can't do what he did. He telling me I can't do what I want to do. So my question is,
hold on, the difference, hold on, and the difference, and the difference in this scenario though is when I called my partner and said, hey bro, I think she'll go. Give me her number. I'ma try. And he went along with it. He said, hey bro, I don't care if she'll go or not. I fuck with her like that. I'm off. I wouldn't have touched her. But this is a scenario where you believe you got something that you don't got. You feel me? So that's a whole different scenario. What you're talking about is going, and my thing is like, I have no issue, me personally have no issue with my homie fucking with nobody I fuck with. But what I'm saying is that if my homie did have an issue with it, I respect my homie's wishes. That pussy ain't worth it to me. I don't give a fuck what I feel.
Yeah.
And 9 times out of 10, like I say, 10 times out of 10, I believe that I could feel when that scenario is the case and I won't even ask my homie. But on the off chance like this woman is saying that I feel somebody a certain way, it's a certain vibe I get, bro. I just don't understand people when they try to claim, especially people who get a lot of people. If you don't have a lot of people, cool. Some people only dated 2 or 3 people. But listen, if you've dated a lot of people or you a play-ass nigga or you just got a lot of different people in and out your life, like I've had a lot of women, bro. Like I've messed with a lot of women in my lifetime.
But this is my issue.
But listen to what I'm just saying for me. This is just for me.
Okay.
I just don't understand humans to think that, bro, you cannot claim everybody. Because I met somebody first, I don't think you a bad person because you want to, we might have similar tastes. That's why we friends. That's why we homies.
I get that,
right?
Bro.
We talk when a fat ass walk by, I tap you.
But sibling.
But listen, let me explain. Hold on. Let me just finish what I'm saying. So yeah, I tap you like we a friend. We see the same ass, right? So you might have met something out by yourself on your own, and you gonna view it different. You saw the same ass I would have saw, but you just saw it maybe as a toy, or it didn't work. Maybe you did see it as more, but y'all personalities didn't work. But you bring this woman around me, bro. If I had a saw before you, I would have wanted her. So at the end of the day, bro, we got one life to live. We came in by ourselves. You my partner, I love you. You my dog, you my brother, or whatever. But on the off chance that you bring around one person that I feel like is for me, bro, show me some. I would give my dog permission. That's just me. I don't say nobody got to feel like this.
I get that. But I get that. But all I'm saying is, if my homie didn't give me permission, I would respect that. And I'm gonna say this. And I'm gonna say this. And I say it because hold on. And I say that because of this, bro. Like you may see me with 100 women, right? And you may assume to yourself like, all right, I'm watching how you treat them, and I know who you love and all that, bro. Right. And you ask me about one, right? Mm-hmm. So apparently she stand out and she's special, or in some type of way, to some form of fashion to somebody, right? Yeah. And I say out of all of the hundreds, and I'm just like, bro, yeah, I know you see me with a lot of women, bro. Right. And I understand you think that you know what I claim and what I don't claim, but bro, not that one.
Mm-hmm. Well, we gonna have to rock paper scissors, Holmes.
You feel me? So that's what to tell you. And for me, and just. But
I'm talking about specifically for the world. The one off chance that it's my one.
Now, mind you, if this is one of my homies who claim everything and claim everybody, you feel what I'm saying? It's just and from the jump, I already know if he bring her around, this nigga claim everybody. Right. So I ain't even. You feel me? I ain't even going in that direction.
Yeah, that's the majority how it goes.
I ain't even moving like that.
But women do that all the time. Women will swear like I would.
I used to talk to him, girl, and you didn't.
It'd be like from 5th grade. Like, bro, we was boyfriend and girlfriend in the 5th grade, my nigga.
Yeah,
but some girls abide by that. Like she want my ex. Like nigga, y'all was
right. But this girl's sister was fucking this man for 10 months, bro.
And it's
you feel me? So I get that.
I
get exactly what you're saying, bro. Okay. But her shit is deeper than that. And my thing is like it's blood siblings, bro. Mm-hmm. Yeah. If you my blood brother, I don't want nothing you had.
Right.
I just don't want nothing you had. I don't give a fuck. I don't even give a fuck how great it is.
She loved it.
Yeah. So it's just like, bro.
So what's already been done? What would you advise her going forward? What she's already done is done.
Talk to your sister. That's all you can do at this point.
But you have to understand at this point she's terrified. Probably to talk
she
to her.
should be, but she's got to talk to her.
Yeah, right? and the thing about it, you and talking to her directly.
Yeah.
The thing about it, the thing about being honest and telling the truth a lot of times is you get outcomes that you didn't expect.
Right.
You may go talk to your sister and you may get an outcome that you don't expect.
And
if
she might say that to her.
If she's truly happy in her marriage and she's truly happy in her situation, she may give you that pass. But it's just like you just got to go to her, tell her what happened, tell her how you felt, and explain. Same thing you wrote up.
I was just
running for her. Yeah. You feel me? And she may, and because the thing about it, a lot of times when we have siblings that we envy or siblings that we feel like get everything, it's like it's almost like somebody being in the line. Like sometimes a woman is beautiful and she's been beautiful her whole life.
Right.
So it's just like she don't understand how y'all feel about her. But when you go express like, hey, so it's like I understand, like you get everything, this so and so, and this is how that makes me feel. You feel me? Then you may get some compassion on the other end of that, and she like, you know what, go for it.
Yeah,
and it rock like that.
It's
but at the end
conversation though,
right? But at the end,
and respect on the answer.
And I just feel like this too. I treat this just like this. I treat this situation like this. If I meet a married woman, right, and she cheats on her husband with me, right, I'm going to always assume there's something. No matter what it is, there's something that's in her that will make her cheat on me. So it's just like if you meet a man that can date your sister and sleep with your sister for 10 months and still date you after that, and y'all have a serious situation, that lets you know that there's something
wrong with him. You think something flaw in him?
Not necessarily a flaw in him, but what I'm saying is that if you have a price, you can be bought. It just because your price ain't $2. You feel me? Don't necessarily mean you can't be bought. Your price is just higher than others.
Yeah, that's tough though, because I've dated a girl that I met first, and then she introduced me to her homies. Like after like 2 or 3 months, I met the homies, and I'm like, oh, she got a homie that's like, fuck,
right?
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I know that's off limits now. I can never go that way, but damn,
right. And see the thing about it, the thought is different than the act. You feel me? You can think something all day long. Like you say, bro.
I bet girls have that.
We see the same. We see the same people all the time, bro. You know, it's just like anything else, bro. When a girl asks you, bring one of your homies, you know who to bring. And when the girl asks, bring one of your homies, you know who to bring. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, we all see. Right. We all see, but it's just like the acting on it is different. But I would just say talk to your sister and see, and you may get an outcome that you feel like is whatever. You feel me? But at the end of the day, understand that if somebody will fuck with you after they fuck your sister, they'll fuck your friend. Mm-hmm. So make sure you keep find the friends that look like your sister. Keep them away from him. So he'll fuck them too.
So we all going with just had an open conversation with your sister.
She has to, you know. Me and my sister talk about crazy stuff all the time, like, you know. And I know we have had situations where dudes have tried, and there was a dude before that tried to talk to me before. We went on a date. I ain't like him. He years later, tried to talk to my sister. I'm like, go for it. It wasn't nothing, but it wasn't. But I feel like that's how.
And
it wasn't.
I feel like that's how it should be though. But I get it.
And if your sister says it's not okay, don't take 12's advice and do it anyway.
Right, because I don't think your sister gonna respond the way.
Listen, baby.
Look at him.
If you know, listen, you walking the slip. I'm just gonna tell you the consequences. Now you could think he the one and find out he ain't the one, and you lose them both. He fuck you. You go. It ain't as good as you think it is because you only met him on a couple short meetings, and you lose your sister because of
That's
it.
a good take.
But if you know, baby, you and your sister might be sisters, but you gonna go in that casket by yourself. So if this man makes you happy, your sister will always be your sister. And if I feel like if it's true and genuine, just like my homeboy, I could be mad at first, but if you truly my dog, I'll come around.
I guess it just goes on your character, on who you are and how you look at the situation. Because, like I said before, I mean, a sin is a sin, and it doesn't really matter.
Your little eye ain't sexy though. You know, I ain't never seen that though. Y'all right like y'all don't see it? Yeah, you see it though. That bitch come out like real high, and that bitch poke out.
That bitch is there every day, all day.
I'm just saying when they pop out.
Oh, it just be potent, like it just be.
Yeah, like if
What's
we
up?
dated, that's what I'll be ready. I'll be gauging the night. Like when I see that
Once
bitch
the
really
game
popping,
pop.
when that bitch really pop, I'ma holler at y'all, man. Me and Landon don't go get up out of here. We got early morning.
Them cigarette extenders.
Like Cruella DeVille be having.
Man,
Yeah, absolutely. Well, honey, that's just my advice, and I'll close out by saying this: we 2 hours in. I'm glad we back, man. I hate taking 2 weeks off because I get rusty as fuck.
Yeah, this shit started slow.
Yeah. But life lesson I learned real quick for fellas. I'm just gonna give y'all this. This ain't a debate or topic. Sometimes women just want you to listen. They don't want a solution. That's something that I had to learn in relationships.
That is true.
Mental, yeah. I get caught up sometimes. My girl is telling me her problems, and I go to offering solutions because I think as a man, that's what you're supposed to do. And then you and your girl kind of get into a tiff, and you're like, damn, I was just trying to help. But in all honesty, she just wanted you to listen, not offer solutions. She thinks she could figure it out on her own, or she will figure it out on her own.
Right.
She,
And ladies, to help us out sometimes. Just start when you start the conversation. Say, "Babe, I just want you to listen."
Yeah, that helps.
Say that. That'll help. Because like
The direction.
Because what's
clear.
funny is you could be in that same conversation and the motherfucker is telling you about their problems and you're not offering no solutions and they looking at you like you don't give a fuck.
Right? Yeah.
Like, damn, nigga, you don't care. I'm like, I thought you just wanted me to
Like,
listen.
nah, I
She's
care.
like, no,
I'm,
nigga,
I'm
I told
afraid.
you-
I'm
yeah.
afraid. I care, but I'm scared.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So y'all just communication. Communication is key. But you are absolutely 1,000% right. People, they don't always want solutions. A lot of the times they don't want solutions. Women just like to vent and talk, and they like to feel like they be heard. So occasionally,
you care.
yeah, that's wild, and and yeah, baby, that's
And
necessary.
you always want to be heard by your favorite person because it just feels better.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But I get
the
caught up.
person.
Sometimes I don't agree with you though, babe. I love you, but I don't agree with
That's
that.
fine.
That's fine. We're having a
Fine.
conversation. You're entertaining my bullshit right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it.
and that's what I'm like.
And
That's what I had
it.
to learn to do.
Tell me
Like
I
you
got a
said, just
big
be like,
booty,
yeah,
even though
Go
I
ahead.
got a little
Yeah,
booty.
that's wild.
You know?
Yeah.
Just make me feel like
that's just
pretend
something.
world really
Because
is
that's
there.
just like you would want the same thing at this point in time. Like, damn, but let me tell you about it. You feel
No,
me?
I don't. I want. If you disagree with me, if you're talking
Yeah.
and you feel like I'm out of bounds and I was wrong in the situation,
Right.
me as a man, a logical thinker, I want you to tell me like, nah,
Because that's
babe.
your person, that's your partner, that's
Right.
who I'm confiding in. I'm telling you this for a reason.
But I don't think
Clearly,
women like
I
that.
care.
I don't think when you tell me a
Yeah, 'cause
story,
they're
you
bird
want me to be
bitches.
like, right.
But I do think both sides want you to hear them out all the way first. Because what I have a habit of doing is, I used to have a habit of doing was offering a solution for the story even goddamn finished.
Or trying to prove a point when
let
you're
me
trying
finish-
to
yeah.
talk.
You in the middle telling
let me,
them.
let me
Right,
finish,
yeah.
bitch.
right.
Like, yeah.
No, I got
Instead
enough.
of saying
I heard it.
what's really going on, let
That's
me
how
go
he is
ahead
with the
and
internet.
tell
No, I
you.
don't need the internet. I know.
Yeah.
Let me just tell me
Because-
somebody,
Right.
and I'm gonna go. Yeah.
Because for me too, for me, like if I'm telling
I
a
wrote
story
the
about
article.
some
Right.
shit that I'm an issue I got, I don't want you to offer me a solution to the end either. You feel me? I'm like, hey, damn, let me finish telling you about the
Yeah,
problem. There's
man.
more problems, but you need a bigger solution than what you finna
Look,
give me.
Bone, like, nah, I got enough info. I'm good.
I thought of that
Yeah.
already.
Nah, this shit happen to everybody.
Right.
Nah, absolutely though. So yeah, thank y'all, man. I'm glad. Let's keep it going. Good routine. What I want to tell y'all personally as friends and podcasters from watching Winning Time, I learned if you want anything to be successful, bro, it's a long road. It's gonna be times where all of us feel like quitting this shit. It's gonna be time where all of us feel like this shit is a waste of time. But if you ever gonna get somewhere, it takes that longevity and consistency. We know we got some good, and we're gonna be the first people to believe in it before the world does. You understand?
For sure.
Absolutely, Lena. Thank you for coming back. I appreciate it. Next time we'll know to have you some water. I thought you was drinking with us tonight, but so I apologize.
It's okay.
Exactly. All right. And put some Savage Fenty on that line. You got niggas rock hard around here watching this shit online. Thank y'all for tuning into Anxiety Issue Podcast. I'm Adam 12 Taylor here with Boneface of Boneface Inc. Here with my sister Tania Greedy Monroe. Thanks for tuning in.